Bear River High School Sports is a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome, Bears fans, to another night of exciting Bear River Bears basketball. Tonight we are at Mountain Crest High School for a matchup against the Mountain Crest Mustangs in a game that, honestly, we've been saying for the second half of region, these are all big games now, must wins. You always want to win a game, but now the Bears have put themselves in a position where they have to have wins heading into the tournament. So we'll see how things are going to match up tonight as the Bears are on the road against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. Tonight's broadcast is being powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. And tonight our pregame show is sponsored, as always, by Kent's Market. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Tonight's broadcast can be found on 104.9 The Ranch or live streamed with audio and video tonight at CashValleyDaily.com. And this year, our audio streams can also be found at maxpreps.com under the Bear River Bears basketball homepage. There's a link that you can click on. If you're somewhere where you can't have 104.9 The Ranch or Cache Valley Daily's feed, you can find us there. Joining me tonight on the broadcast is Josh Tyre. Josh, welcome to the broadcast tonight.
Thanks, Trent. Good to be here. I think we're in for an exciting matchup.
First matchup between these two at Memorial Gymnasium. The Bears came away with a hard-fought win in a game that we thought that the Bears would handle Mountain Crest. It ended up being quite a battle as they've got some scoring on this team, especially with Oliver Nethercott. So we'll see if the Bears can hold him down. He had a big game against us the first time, so we'll see how that matchup fares tonight. But the Bears are in desperate need of a win as they are 2-5 in region play. And Mountain Crest comes in at 1-6 in region play. So before we get into our Kent's Market pregame show, we're going to take a quick break here on 104.9 The Ranch, and we'll be back for some more pregame action.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans. Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think.
Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Welcome back inside Mountain Crest High Schools. Tonight the Bears are on the road for a matchup against the Mountain Crest Mustangs. The Mustangs are 1-6 in region play, and the Bears I think as Mountain Crest is 1 and how many games have we played? 7?
6. 1-6.
1-6, and the Bears are 2-5 in region play. So a critical matchup here as the Bears need to stay ahead of Mountain Crest in the standings and then hold the tiebreaker against them as well. Mountain Crest's overall record is 7-12 on the season, but they've played some close games here in region play. The Bears come in with an 8-11 overall record, and again a 2-5 record in region. Josh, the more I thought about our region record so far just being at 2-5, the one thing that I did take into consideration is 4 of those 5 losses have come against Skyview and Ridgeline, the 2 teams that we figured might be the cream of the crop coming into region play. So not that sugarcoats it any, but we've got 3 games left against 3 teams that are beatable. Like to be able to finish out this region and be able to get to 5-5. I think that puts the Bears in a pretty good spot heading into the tournament.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think these next 3 games are building blocks for you. It's an opportunity really for both teams. I think for Bear River and Mountain Crest is a point where you can start building some momentum going into the state tournament, and you definitely want to have that momentum going into that state tournament. So I think it's a big first step for the Bears tonight in a matchup that if the Bears that we saw in preseason show up, they win by 15 points. If it's the team that shows up that we've seen over region play, well, it's probably going to be a 1-possession game like it was at Bear River a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think you made a good point. We've got 3 games here left where, and I think Coach Shaw made this point last night on the post-game show, is that we've got 3 games to figure out something, and each game progressively has to get better and better so that we're hitting our stride going into the tournament. It's almost too late at this point, so it's now or never for Bear River. If we continue to struggle like we have, and like you said, in region play, it'll be a short trip into that tournament. So it starts now tonight with a road game against Mountain Crest, looking for a big win from the Bears. What are some of your keys, Josh, for tonight's game?
Well, I think the key is going to be, where does the other scoring come from? Throughout region, what we've seen Kyver Jensen is your leading scorer. He's done that in all but 1 game in region play, so 6 of 7 games. And then you've had somebody else, whether it's Bridger Barfus or Garrick Marble, that stepped up and kind of put in that 12 to 15 points. But outside of that, you haven't had that third scorer or fourth scorer that's been able to put in 8 to 12 points. To me, you have got to have 3 guys that are in the double digits. You've got to have 3 guys that are scoring over 10 points a game. And the Bears have got the guys that can do it. We've seen that. Early in the preseason, we saw they had multiple guys. At one game, I think we had 5 guys that scored double digits. So they have the personnel to be able to do that. It's just going to be a matter of, A, hitting shots, and B, taking the right shots. Some of them have just been unlucky. I'll be honest, there's some guys that, they've shot some shots that have gone in and come out, but again, that's going to be the first step for me in building momentum in the state tournament, is you've got to find that third scorer, and I think it has to start here tonight.
Yeah, some of those games early in the season where we had Kyver Jensen and Garrick Marble have big games at the same time where they were both scoring 20-plus. You had some of those games where Kyver was in the high 20s, some games even in the 30s. Like, once we hit region play, it seems like the intensity picks up a little bit. The defense is tougher. We can't rely on those two to pack they can't score 50% of our points and expect us to win the game.
Right, for sure. And part of that goes into now you're seeing teams for the second time in a month, and scouting becomes a little bit easier, and game film gets shared a lot more easily in region play, which I would think it should be shared harder. You don't want, but whatever it is what it is. So I think that plays into it. And I'll give a lot of credit to this. The coaching staffs in Region 11 are good, and they pay attention to things. I mentioned this to you after the game against Ridgeline. Teams have figured out how to defend Bridger Barfus, and you have to close out really fast, and it's forced him to do things that he's not comfortable with in shooting the three. So credit, coaching staffs in this region. I think this is a region full of great coaches and great coaching staffs that do a good job of making adjustments going into each game. And for the Bears, you've got to make an adjustment going into this game, because last game it was Nethercott who dominated the game, scored 22 points. So you've got to make an adjustment on how you're going to defend him and force somebody else to try to beat you tonight.
One of the things, Josh, I think will be key for the Bears is we have to get off to a quick start, especially on the road. If we come in here and struggle from the get-go, number one, Mountain Crest confidence goes through the roof, and they're going to be off and running and rolling, and that's hard to recover on the road when the crowd's against you and everything else. So if the Bears can come out and really hit Mountain Crest early in the face, we'll get on some runs. I think the Bears will be in for a good win tonight. We're going to take another quick break, and then we'll be back for a few comments before we have national anthem, lineups, and then tip-off. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Welcome back inside Mountain Crest High School as we're getting ready for the Mountain Crest Mustangs and our Bear River Bears as they are honoring the seniors tonight at Mountain Crest. Looks like they have quite a few on the roster. Looks like counting them up, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll give them some time here to finish introducing their seniors on senior night, and then we'll be ready for lineups and tip-off. Tonight's broadcast again being brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit adamswealthadvisors.com. Tonight's pregame show has been brought to you by Kent's Market. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Special thanks again to Kent's Market. Just a reminder that there is a Bear River Valley Community Show hosted by Greg Madsen at 6 p.m. on Monday nights, and this week it will be at Riverside Corner, 6 p.m. this coming Monday. You can catch that live on Facebook. As Greg Madsen highlights some things going on in the community, usually talks to Coach Shaw and a player, so be sure to tune into that, 6 o'clock Monday night at Riverside Corner. We appreciate Greg and all he does for the community. Josh, if you had to pick a couple of guys, we talked about this needing to be a group effort tonight, and we need to find some scoring from somewhere else. Is it going to have to come from one of the guys we know can do it, or are we maybe going to see some lineup changes and we try somebody new?
I think you're going to see the same 7 guys tonight. I don't think you're at the point of the season where it's pretty hard to start really messing with your lineups. For me, the good thing is coming into this game, last time you faced Mountain Crest, Bridger Barfus scored 15. Denver East had his best game in region play and his best game of the year in which he scored 12. Scored 7 points in the first quarter, which you are going to need him to do that tonight. You need somebody to be a spark. You know, you had 3 guys that ended up in double digits, which I think you have to have. You had Kyver, Denver, and Barfus. And now Gehrig's starting to pick up, his play. We've seen that kind of the old form of Gehrig Marble return over the last 2-3 games. So yes. I think you're going to see that again tonight. I like the matchup. I think he can really dominate this game if he wants to. And when Gehrig's dominating, I will just say when Gehrig's playing his game, it opens up the offense so much so that Kyber can do what Kyber does best, which is drive. Kyber is not a great three-point shooter. In fact, he's like 8% in region or something like that from three. So you want him to be driving and penetrating and little pop and shot, jump shots, things like that. So for me, I'll be honest, you need 3 guys. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's you that goes down on the court, Trent, and scores 10 games.
I brought my uniform just in case.
You need 3 guys that are going to be in double digits for you to have a chance to win tonight and to start building that momentum going into the state tournament.
Yeah, it would sure be nice to even have 3, 4, 5 guys that all of a sudden find the shot tonight, have some confidence. And then, because let's be honest, that next game on Wednesday night at Logan is a huge game, as Logan's already taken care of us at home.
Well, and you know what Logan can do offensively.
Yeah.
I mean, look what they did against Skyview. What were they down, 24-2?
Yes.
And they came back and were the 5th.
Lost by 8 or something?
Yeah, I mean, that just tells you what they can do offensively. So this is a big one tonight. I really think this is. I think you get a win tonight, the offense starts rolling, then you can go into Logan, have confidence, you get a win from there, and then it's a game against Green Canyon that you should win, and all of a sudden you won 3 games going in the state tournament. Yep. You should get a home game at that point. This is kind of one of those points where you can look back at the season at the end of it and say, hey, this is where we kind of changed our fortunes a little bit.
All right, you've been listening to the Kent's Market pregame show. Here as they still are trying to figure out when we're going to start this game. The clock has stopped at 4:51 on the scoreboard. I don't know how much longer they're going to wait before we do lineups and tip-off, but we're going to take a short break here on the Kent's Market pregame show, and we'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear Over Bears basketball.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think.
Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Still getting ready to tip things off between the Bears and the Mustangs here as Bear River travels on the road for another region game, looking to pick up a big win and stay ahead of Mountain Crest in the standings. Currently, the Bears are 4th in Region 11 with Skyview undefeated, Ridgeline with 1 loss, and then I believe Logan has 3 losses or 4, and then we're next, followed by Mountain Crest and Green Canyon, who has 1. Green Canyon and Mountain Crest actually now each with 1 win in region play. So big game here tonight. Bears trying to stay in competition for the 3 seed and 4th at worst here. So big game tonight. We'll see if the Bears offense can finally find some rhythm and momentum, have a breakout performance, and pick up a big win on the road, a much needed win. So they are finally going to huddle up here. I'm unsure if they're going to have the national anthem. If they do, we'll take a short break. If not, we'll have lineups and tip-off. Looks like we will have the national anthem, so let's take another quick break, and then we'll be right back for lineups and tip-off.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe.
Here we go, starting lineups for tonight's game between the Bears and the Mustangs. First for the Bear River Bears. Junior number 1 is Kyver Jensen, leading scorer for our Bears. Owen Olson jumps into the starting lineup tonight. I like that move, as trying to get him going a little bit. Another junior, number 10, is Bridger Barfus. He's had a struggle the last few games against Skyview and Ridgeline. Number 12, our senior, Denver Reese. And finishing out the starting 5, number 24, a junior, Garrick Marble. Bears will be in their red uniforms tonight, trimmed in with black lettering and white striping along the edges as they kick the lights off for the introductions for Mountain Crest. Again, tonight is senior night for Mountain Crest. Number 3 is a senior, Oliver Nethercott, their leading scorer. Had a big game the first matchup. Number 5 is Ray Robbins, a senior.
6'3" senior, number 12.
6'3" senior is Travis Leiser.
6'5" senior, number 24.
Hunter Pugmire is a 6'5" senior. He wears number 24.
6'5" senior.
And I'm guessing his twin brother wears number 25, also 6'5". That's Hayden Pugmire. All right, they kick the lights back on, and we're just about ready to get things rolling as the Bears huddle up with Coach Shaw real quick out on the floor. Again, we'd like to thank Kent's Market for sponsoring our pregame show, and Adams Wealth Advisors for powering our video experience tonight. You can find the video feed tonight at CashValleyDaily.com. Bears will be going right to left on the dial. Both teams on the floor, ready to go. We're going to have the tip and be underway. And the tip is controlled by Mountain Crest. Nethercott will bring it to the front court as Marble comes out to guard him. Nethercott gets a screen, nowhere to go, picks up his dribble, throws it cross court to Leiser. He gets underneath. The pass goes through the player's hand and cross court grabbed by number 5, who swings it around on the other side. That pass is out of bounds, and the Bears will take over. Good defensive possession to start for Bear. We're really feisty on the defense. Kyver will dribble at Barfus, who cuts through. They'll swing it around to Olson, and now Barfus comes through to get the pass. Up top, Denver Reese. He'll fake left, drive into the high post. That's stripped away and picked off. Pugmire picks it up, hands back to Nethercott, and he'll come to the front court. Kyver greets him on this possession. Screen from Pugmire. Nethercott throws it over to Robbins, who throws it down inside to Pugmire, and he goes up for the shot and fouled on the backside by Bridger Barfus. Interesting score tonight. End of the first quarter. Ridgeline 20, Skyview 13. Big game tonight for Ridgeline and Skyview. First free throw is up and short off the rim by Hayden Pugmire. Josh, they said he was 6'5". I don't think he's quite 6'5", but
yeah, but anybody looks 6'5" to us if they're taller than us.
There it is. Darn it. Second free throw is good. And Mountain Crest takes a 1-0 lead here early. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kyver handles on the left wing for Bear River. He'll get a screen from Marble. He'll hand back to him. Marble looking, throws it cross court to Denver Reese. Thinks about a drive, now throws over to Owen Olson. He'll fake a three, throw it into Garrick Marble. Bounce pass goes wide of Garrick and out of bounds. Another turnover.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Bears, and that's kind of typical, same offense we've seen over the last little while. That isn't much adjustment there.
Mountain Crest to the front court here as the Bears extend their defense. They want to trap right across half court, and Olson just a little late on the trap and throws his body into Nethercott, and that'll be a foul. Nethercott will inbound. Kyver pressures in the backcourt. They have to throw it in to Leiser. He'll dribble over to the left side and throw it over to Robbins. Robbins now pressured at half court. Oh, he stepped over the end line, and that'll be a turnover.
So the defense is there for the first minute, 2 minutes we've been in this game. The defense has been there. The offense now just needs to catch up with the defense, and we'll be all right.
Substitutions for Mountain Crest as Travis Leiser comes out. And also one of the Pugmire twins comes out. Denver Reese handles on the right wing, now dribbles to the high post. He'll back out of it, throw it over to Olson on the right wing. He'll now drive all the way into the baskets, kick it back out to Kyver Jensen, right corner three. That's way short off the rim. But on the hustle, Denver Reese tries to strip it away. Oh, it comes down and lands on his arm. Mountain Crest's off and running on the fast break. It's Robbins up for the high arcing layup, and there's Garrick Marble for the rejection. Hands over to Bridger Barfus. The Bears in a semi-fast break. Mountain Crest catches up, but Bridger Barfus finds himself wide open for three, a little strong off the back rim. Rebound to Joseph Hunsaker, who has just checked in. He'll throw it to Nethercott. Ooh, Barfus on the deflection, almost with a steal. Goes out of bounds. Mountain Crest retains possession. 1-0. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Roberts comes in, and so does Braden Ritter. Denver Reese and Garrick Marble will check out. They'll throw it into the high post. Does Mountain Crest to Caden Hess, who has checked in, and he goes up and scores. He's normally in the starting lineup for Mountain Crest. Due to senior night, he wasn't tonight, but he gets his first bucket on a good move inside. Now Ritter handles on the other end for the Bears. He'll hand to Bridger Barfus, goes all the way to the basket. That's cut off. Spins out of it, looks for relief, throws it up top to Owen Olson. He fakes left, goes right, has a 10-foot jump shot. Round the rim and good.
Good shot there by Olson. Good shot selection, good patience.
Had the score wrong on the screen. I apologize. Mountain Crest is home. They now have a 3-2 lead. Mountain Crest gets it in the high post to Hess again. He throws under to Pugmire, mishandles it, but picks it back up and scores easily. 5-2 Mountain Crest. Roberts on the other end, left wing. He looks to fake. Left to right dribble. Oh, gets all the way into the post. Kicks it back to Ritter. Fakes the shot, goes into the middle of the lane, and that's a travel. Garrick Marble comes back in, and Bridger Barfus going to take a break. Ball handled here by Robbins at the top of the three-point line. He'll throw it over to Hunsaker. Back up top, Nethercott. Hasn't scored yet. Well, maybe he scored a free throw. Robbins penetrates to the high post, back to Nethercott. He fakes the drive, steps back for three. Right on cue, rattles around the rim though and comes out, and Owen Olson on the rebound. He'll throw it down to Marble. He's going to drive hard into the paint. Off the glass, shot's no good. Ritter's there on the rebound. Goes up strong. Was blocked by one player, but another player got him on the arm, and they'll call the foul. He'll get 2 free throws. 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Slow offensive start again. First free throw from Ritter is up and good. Couple dribbles, second one is up, looks good, is good. 5-4 Mountain Crest, 4:11 to go. Nethercott to the front court. Kyver picks him up. Nethercott crosses him over, gets all the way to 5 feet. Shot's way flat off the rim. Tapped over though and grabbed by Pugmire. Battled up in the air again. Oh boy, he reached over Ritter's neck. That's got to be a foul, and it is. So the ball was battling around. He about chokeholded Braden.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional. He just went up for the rebound and caught Ritter's space there too. So,
you know, Braden doesn't really get rattled by much. He's just like, oh, whatever. Oh, he had you in a headlock, man. Ritter now handles on the left wing. He'll throw it back up top to Jace Roberts. He'll come to set the screen. Roberts lefty dribble. Now drives baseline, kicks back to Kyver. Kyver now tries to dribble right, now goes back left. He'll go baseline, hand back to Braden. He looks to make a move into the post again. Throws up the shot, up and down. Mountain Crest was screaming for a travel, but I didn't think he did. He took his 2 steps. He was good. He'll swing back to Nethercott on the other end. He'll drive all the way into the paint. Kicks back to number 11, Hunsaker. And on the dribble into Marble, I think the ball deflects off Garrick and out of bounds. It'll be Mountain Crest under their own basket.
You've seen a lot more quick substitutions tonight from Coach Shaw. Only going about a minute and a half before he's getting fresh legs in there, which I like. If you're looking to try to get out and run and pick your offense up, it's a great way to do it.
Yeah, the energy has been fantastic, and there's been 8 substitutions, I would say. They've just been going 2 in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out. Another score tonight is Green Canyon has a 1-point lead over Logan at the end of the first quarter.
Green Canyon has started to play a lot better recently over the last couple of weeks. And again, they're a team that, if they get hot, they could win 1 or 2 games in the state tournament coming up too. So.
Yeah. Robbins throws the inbound. It almost gets into the backcourt, but it's chased down by Hunsaker. He'll hand over to Nethercott. Over in the corner, Robbins catch and shoot 3. High arcing 3, rattles around the rim, comes off. Oh, that's got to be a jump, and it is. Denver Reese went up high for the rebound. So did Hunter Pugmire, and they both came down with it. Bears will take over on the possession arrow. Denver Reese out there with Kyver Jensen, Garrig Marble, Bridger Barfus, and Jace Roberts. Marble on the left wing, up top Denver Reese. No one comes to get him. He'll shoot the 3. He makes the 3. Great sign for Denver Reese as his first shot goes down. Or second shot. He's actually shot 1 other 3 tonight. Look at me trying to remember stats.
No,
he hasn't shot 1?
No.
Okay, I didn't remember.
Don't remember stats. I'll do that job.
I'll leave the stats to Josh. I think I said someone made a free throw too, and they didn't either. On this end, Hunsaker throws up the 3, and that's good for Mountain Crest. 9-8 Bears, 2:36 to go in the first quarter. Jace Roberts handles. Marble cuts through. Now he'll post up. Jace looking to throw it into him. Oh, he's got him. Now he'll swing it around to Bridger Barfus. Now they get it to Garrig. He's pushed out almost near the 3-point line on the right elbow. Looks to make a move. Hands back to Denver Reese. He will drive baseline. Now back out. Kyver's got it. He's got a shot to the basket. Ooh, he decides to pull up from about 7 feet on the baseline, and that's blocked out of bounds. The Bears will have it under the basket.
So one thing the Bears have got to do, when Garrig Sills is guy, like that possession, Denver Reese comes to the top of the key and is standing there. Garrig wants to go to the middle, so you've got to clear the middle out to let him get there because you're just allowing your defender to stand there and be a roadblock.
On the inbound, Kyver has to take the 3 with 2 seconds on the shot clock. And like you say, Josh, that's not really his game. No choice there. It comes off the right side and out of bounds. Mountain Crest will inbound down by 1. 2:04 to go in the first quarter. 9-8 Bears. Hunsaker handles. He just hit a big 3. He'll take a step back 3 again, and that looks good, but it's short. Rebound, Denver Reese. Outlet to Bridger Barfus. He'll come down the right side of the floor. Garrig looks to post up again. He's there. He's got him sealed. Can't get him the ball again. Now Denver Reese on the top of the key tries to drive. He'll be fouled by number 30, Caden Hess. Now Caden Hess is a big body. He's 6'6" in there. Another substitution for Bear River as Jace Roberts is going to come out and Heath Brown checks in. Caden Hess is now going to get a break for Mountain Crest as Travis Leiser comes back in. Bridger Barfus handles on the right wing. He'll dribble back to the top of the 3-point line. Now hand off to Denver Reese. Denver up top to Garrig. Denver cuts through. He gets the pass. He's in the post. Oh, beautiful back cut. Kyver Jensen lays it up and in on a beautiful feed from Denver Reese. 11-8 Bear River. Hunsaker right wing. They'll swing it around to the left side. Nethercott handles. They're looking to get it into Pugmire. He's fronted by Brown, and the Bears are sitting in a zone. Hard to get it in there. Now Hunsaker throws up a wild layup on a cut, and the ball falls out of bounds off of Travis Leiser, and they say it's off of Bear River. I'm right here, Josh. I got the best view in the house.
I think the ref might argue that one just a little bit.
I got pretty good eyes. Nethercott gets it on the inbound. He's harassed by Kyver. Now a screen from Pugmire. Nethercott still dribbling. Now gets to about 10 feet on the left elbow. Throws up the shot, missed. Pugmire strong on the rebound. Scores and is fouled. Bears getting hurt a little bit on the offensive glass as Hunter Pugmire ripped it away from 2 Bears players and then goes up and scores, and a chance for a 3-point play. Pugmire's free throw is also good. Hunter Pugmire with a 3-point play, and that ties the game at 11. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter. Kyver handles left wing. Now he'll throw over to Marble. Barfus cuts through. He's got a lane all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup is up and good. Good cut and finish there from Bridger Barfus. Nice pass from Garrig. Mountain Crest comes quickly down the right side, and Rigdon Anderson floats one up from about 7 feet, and it goes down. Tied again, 13 all, down to 30 seconds. The Bears will have to shoot. There's 25 on the shot clock. About 2 seconds difference. Kyver's going to go left drive all the way up. Wanted a foul, no call. Missed layup, rebound Mountain Crest. They'll go down the right side again, and this time it's Travis Leiser who floats it off the glass and scores. 7 seconds to go. Bridger Barfus has it now, down 2, 15-13. He'll have to take a deep step back three. It bounces off the glass and off the back of the rim, and it will be the end of the first quarter. There's a little burst here from Mountain Crest, and the quarter has them out to a 2-point lead. 15 for Mountain Crest, 13 for the Bears. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Welcome back inside Mountain Crest High School. The Bears find themselves down by 2, 15-13 as we start the second quarter. The interesting score between Skyview and Ridgeline. It's Ridgeline 37, Skyview 28. Boy, that would put those two at a lock for the number one spot in the region. I'm not sure how the tiebreakers are determined on that, but we would have to wait and see how things shape out. As here, the Bears find themselves down 2 as Mountain Crest starts the second quarter with the ball. It's handled by Rigdon Anderson. He's made a bucket here early. He's now harassed by Owen Olson. Knocked away, picked up. Now they'll swing it around to the right side of the floor. Hunsaker looks to throw it into Pugmire. He's there, but it's stripped by Jace Roberts, and on the outlet pass it's deflected, but it goes right back to Heath Brown, and he'll hand over to Owen Olson. Olson will throw in the corner to Gehrig. Roberts cuts through and then comes into the post. He'll look to face up. Now back to the baseline. Loses the dribble for a second. Gets it back. Still harassed. Kicks out to Gehrig. He fakes the three. Gets to the high post. Looks to go up for the shot. He does. It's missed. And another rebound for Hunter Pugmire. He's been big on the glass here early on. Nethercott now throws it back to Anderson. He looks to drive on Brown. Gets by him. Throws it under to Pugmire again. He's battling. Throws it up and scores. Boy, he's a man on a mission tonight. He's been strong in the paint. 17-13 Stangs. Denver Reese throws to Heath Brown on a cut. Tries to go right-hand layup off the left side, and it's deflected out of bounds. Braden Ritter's going to check in for Brown. 17-13, 6:48 to go in the half. As the official comes in and talks to Gehrig and Pugmire. Owen Olson's going to inbound under the basket. Screen by Ritter. It goes out to Denver Reese. Fakes a three. Steps into about 12 feet. Jump shots up and good. Another bucket from Denver Reese, and that's a great sign. As Nethercott now throws it over to Hunsaker, left wing. Ritter comes through and bangs into Pugmire, says, hey, I'm here too, big guy. Now Anderson tries to drive, nothing doing. He'll kick it over to number 12, Leiser. He'll hand back to Hunsaker. Gets to the high post. That's knocked away, but gets it back. Nethercott now has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jace Roberts comes out to pressure him. Now Pugmire comes to screen. Nethercott takes the shot over the screen. Missed it short on the three-point attempt. And here comes Owen Olson. Bears down 2. Olson will get to the right elbow. Now back up top to Gehrig. Sets his feet for three. Looks good, and it's banked in off the glass. We'll take it. 18-17 Bears. Rigdon Anderson will take the right-hand dribble to the the right side, and they'll throw it into the post. They'll kick it out for a three from Hunsaker. My goodness, that kissed off the glass from the left corner.
Neither one of those three-pointers looked pretty, but they both went in, so.
That's one of those, he's buried in the corner, shoots it, and it kisses off the side of the board and goes in. And on the other end, Olsen was trying to throw it down on a transition break, and I think it was Gehrig had his back to him, and the ball goes past him and out of bounds. So Mountain Crest back up by 2, 20-18, 5:32 to go in the half. Rigdon Anderson will handle again for Mountain Crest, and Kyver reaches in on trying to get a steal and smacks him on the arm. They'll call him for the foul. Now the official comes to talk to Kyver. Not sure why.
I think Kyver gave him a little extracurricular activity right at the end of that, but hey, just letting him know I'm here to play. Not going to push me around.
Nethercott will drive down the right side. He'll get past Roberts. Now goes up on Ritter, and he has to spin it out and throw it up top. They'll dribble down the left baseline this time. Inside, it's a pump fake by Travis Leiser as he had nowhere to go, and the Bears reach in and tie it up for the jump.
Good transition defense there by the Bears. Really good on their rotations.
Just nowhere to go on that possession for Mountain Crest. Kyver moves down the right side of the floor. Now he'll throw into the corner to Olsen. He'll drive left-handed dribble, and the official says we got a hand check on Mountain Crest. That's number 2, Josh Arnell, who has just checked in.
One thing I'd like to see the Bears do offensively, if you're going to have Ritter out there, you've got to get him inside the post. He doesn't do any good at the three-point line. Get him inside where he can actually do you some good rebound and battle.
Kyver handles in the right corner. They don't come out to pressure him, but he'll swing it around the perimeter. Denver Reese now handles up top, throws over to Ritter above the three-point line like you just mentioned, Josh. Now he'll come to screen for Denver Reese. They double-team the screen, and Ritter gets the pass on the cut. A nice recovery from Mountain Crest as they block it away.
Ritter need to take one step and go up with that, not 2 dribbles.
They get it down to Caden Hess on the other end. He traveled, but he pump fakes twice, goes up for the shot, and he's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. 5 team fouls on the Bears, 4 on Mountain Crest. Still 20-18 Mountain Crest, 4:33 to go in the half. The first free throw is strong off the back iron and missed. Five for the Bears out there right now. Kyver Jensen, Owen Olsen, Jace Roberts, Denver Reese, and Braden Ritter. Second free throw is good. Mountain Crest extends their lead to 3, 21-18. Olsen's going to handle now. Over to Denver Reese, right wing. He'll look inside, nothing doing, throw in the corner to Kyver. Braden Ritter comes through. Still nothing doing. Braden Ritter now gets it on the handoff. He tries to go baseline, picks up the dribble, throws it around to Roberts, back to Denver Reese, fakes the 3. Now over to Ritter in the corner. 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Bears. Braden's got nowhere to go. Kyver comes to relieve. 7-6, Denver Reese catch and shoot 3 from way deep. That falls short off the rim. It came right down to Braden Ritter, but I think it was so hard off the front rim he wasn't quite expecting it, and then we got another jump ball. This time the possession arrow to Mountain Crest. That was one of those, if Braden could have recognized it and caught it, he had to dunk if he wanted. Haven't seen Braden dunk yet, though. I guess I shouldn't say he had a dunk.
Yeah,
maybe
I
he
don't know
doesn't.
if he can or not.
They'll get it to Caden Hess at the high post. Now he'll hand back to Rigdon Anderson. Back to Hess. A back cut by number 2. Up and in by Josh Arnell on the reverse side layup. 23-18. Mountain Crest on a little bit of a burst here. 3:39 to go in the half. Olsen drives strong with the left hand, and another hand check foul on the same person, Rigdon Anderson. No, Josh Arnell. Slow scoring quarter for the Bears. They were 13 at the end of 1, now just 18. Barfus will inbound in front of the Mountain Crest student section and gets it into Jace Roberts. He'll dribble handoff to Owen Olson, top the three-point line. Fake left, go right. Beautiful cut again. Bridger Barfus, but a recovery by Hunsaker as he goes up and blocks the shot. Now Nethercott will handle for Mountain Crest. He gets all the way into the paint, pulls up, has to kick back out to the three-point line. That's handled by Anderson. Looking into Caden Hess. Marble, good defense on him. Now Pugmire swinging around to Nethercott. Pugmire comes to screen. Nethercott throws back to him on the cut. Stolen away by Jace Roberts. Great defense. And Kivers out in transition. Throws to the corner to Bridger Barfus. He gets it quickly down into Gehrig in the post. Goes up and scores. Strong move from Gehrig Marble. Quick transition offense. I like that, Josh.
Yeah, very good. That's more of what Bear River is good at. That's more of what their offense wants to be.
Nethercott drives all the way baseline, and Gehrig's there to meet him to block it out of bounds as he had nowhere to go.
So Bear's doing a great job on Nethercott. He hasn't scored yet tonight. That's exactly what you need from your defense, is to limit him and limit his scoring.
Yeah, they've really forced him on the perimeter, and when he's able to get into the paint, there's been guys there to help. That time they used the baseline as an extra defender, and he really had nowhere to go. Another stoppage of play here as we have a discussion at the scorers table. Now we're ready to go. Anderson will trigger the inbound. They go and set screens for guys at the high post. Now they'll come through. They'll kick it over to Hunsaker in the right corner, and he fumbles the ball off his leg and out of bounds. The old unforced error.
Dribbled off a leg.
You know, one of my biggest pet peeves in any basketball games is the dribble it off your leg or foot, and then the guy that steps out of bounds in the corner when he takes the three and makes it, and then they say stepped out of bounds. Like, know where you are on the floor. Kiver handles for Bear River. He'll get up top to Owen Olson. He'll take a catch and shoot three. Strong off the glass as it missed everything, and that bounced off Gehrig's leg on the rebound and out of bounds.
It didn't miss everything. Hit the glass.
That's true.
Come on, hit the backboard. Give him some credit.
Owen looked over at the bench like, I'm not sure what just happened there.
They tipped it. Somebody tipped it.
That was it. Hunsaker left wing, throws a cross court. Nethercott. He's got a wide open three if he can get one down. Short off the rim, and there's Gehrig with a strong rebound, rips it away. Bridger's out in transition. He'll throw left wing to Owen Olson. Fake left, go right.
Oh, find Barfus in the corner.
Jace Roberts is wide open at the top of the key for three, and that's short and rattles off the rim. Rebounded Anderson. Still 23-20. We're down to 2 minutes to go in the half. Oh, Pugmire had a layup on the other end as Anderson drove underneath the basket, bounced it to him, and he just fumbled it through his hands, and Gehrig reaches in and ties him up for the jump ball. Boy, Pugmire is scrappy.
Yeah, he's played a very good game tonight.
Although that one got through his hands, I wouldn't have wanted to be around him when he tried to get it back. That's one of the, and I mean this in a nice way, that's bull in a china closet stuff right there.
Yeah.
You get too close to him, you might get one. Bears come across the timeline, and they're going to call a timeout and set up a play. 1:50 to go in the first half. It's 23 for Mountain Crest, 20 for our Bears, and we're going to take the break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans. Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Welcome back, Bears fans. 23 for Mountain Crest, 20 for our Bears. 1:49 to go in the first half. Score update from region. Green Canyon takes a 2-point lead over Logan, 27-25 at the half. You just never know what's going to happen in region play.
No, and I think that goes to show the depth of what the region is. I mean, we've been talking about it all year. I know that you're pretty top heavy at the top, and then you kind of have the bottom four that are there, but anybody in this region can beat anybody any given night, and I think you're seeing that tonight with the bottom team beating the number 3, and number 2 beating number 1. So let's just not make number 5 beat number 4 here tonight.
Yeah, let's bounce that trend. 30 seconds on the shot clock as the Bears will inbound right at the scorer's table. He'll throw it back to Kyver Jensen. Bridger Barfus cuts through. Now they'll swing it over to Olsen. Into the post, Garrick Marble. Beautiful play, and he floats it up and in.
Good play call coming out of the break there.
Yeah, that was nicely done. Got Garrick an easy shot, and when there's no one to contest, he puts those in most of the time. Now the Bears will put a little pressure on Mountain Crest as they're swinging around the perimeter. Ball's fumbled away by Anderson. Now harassed by Roberts and Kyver, but they break it. Get it under to Pugmire, and Garrick Marble says no way, and he swats that thing way out of bounds.
That's a good little battle going on down there between Pugmire and
he let him know about it
Marble,
too.
Yeah. I think Marble kind of getting a little tired of that little bowl in the china shop.
Mountain Crest inbounds. They'll swing it over to Robbins, who is checked back in. Ray Robbins, the senior. He'll get it up to Nethercott. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He calling for a screen from Pugmire. Nethercott drives all the way. The basket floats it up. Beautifully defended by Garrick, and it's rebounded by Kyver. Down to Bridger Barfus. He'll fake a three, then drive into the high post. Kick back to Owen Olsen. He now dribbles at Kyver Jensen, who cuts through. They're trying to get it into Garrick. He missed him on the post. Now Jace handles above the three-point line. Jace will cross over Nethercott. Kyver cuts baseline. Now Bridger Barfus has it on the wing, and he drives past Anderson and scores. Bears regain the lead, 24-23. Pressure defense here from Bearver is looking really good. It's got Mountain Crest kind of befuddled here. As I say that, Bridger Barfus steps in and steals it, and then Anderson has to foul him to prevent the fast break.
I like the change on the pressure defense that the Bears have made with putting Roberts at the top of it. He's been very active. I like that adjustment that they've made, and I like it because it lets Kyver save his legs a little bit more too.
Well, when you see Jace Roberts stand there and his fingertips hang down to his kneecaps with his
long arm guy.
Guy's got some arms on him. Bears might hold for the last shot. Kyver's just kind of dribbling out above the three-point line. Hunsaker comes out to meet him. Now he'll throw over to Olsen. Again, no hurry here for the Bears. Kyver comes back to get it. 15 left in the half. Now he'll dribble at Barfus, who cuts through, swing it back around to Olsen. He'll throw it in the corner. Barfus is going to take the catch and shoot three. That's way long. The rebound by Hunsaker. They throw it down to Robbins, who heaves one from half court, and that's going to come up just short. Thought maybe we could have got a little better shot out of that last possession. They left some time on the clock. But we're going to have the lead going into halftime. 24 for our Bears, 23 for Mountain Crest. Don't go anywhere, as we'll be back for the Academy Mortgage halftime show. You're listening to Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup.
Academy Mortgage halftime show. First-time home buyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremonton. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. Josh, the Bears find themselves here with a 1-point lead, 24-23, but we're at that terrible point where we look up and say we're on pace for 48 points.
Right. That's the one big thing. You know, you go into halftime saying, okay, yeah, we're up, and you'll take being up in any game for sure. But again, you're on pace to go under 50. And the Bears are a funny team. They're I don't want to say they're confusing, but they kind of are, but not all at the same time. If that makes any sense, that was a confusing statement. But they play exceptional defense. I mean, I would honestly put the defense top 1 or 2 in the region. In all reality, I think they play great defense. They've held everybody except one game this year under their season average. So they play phenomenal defense. It's just the offense can never get going, and the bad part is, like, I don't feel like the offense has been terrible tonight. Like, I feel like it's flowed smoothly. Yeah. It's, we've put the ball in the bucket. We haven't had a ton of turnovers. We've taken care of the basketball. But then you look up and we've only scored 24 points. It's really confusing to me on the offense and why we can't generate points. But, hey, we're up 1 point. We'll take it, make it 1 point at the end of the game, and we'll be really happy.
Yeah. Looking at the stat sheet, Josh, what do we have for scoring for both teams here?
Well, it's really pretty even across the board. I mean, Mountain Crest is shooting 39%, Bear River shooting 38%. Bear River, we're not a three-point shooting team. I will die by that statement, but we're not a three-point shooting team. We're 2 for 10. Mountain Crest 2 for 8, so it's not like they've outshot us anywhere. Really pretty evenly matched game, and I think that shows up in the score column. But the good thing for the Bears is you've got 6 guys in the scoring column already tonight, which is what you have to have. If you don't have multiple guys that can score a plethora of points, yes, that was a big word. Chalk that one up in the dictionary for us tonight. But
he's got his thesaurus. How do you say it? Thesaurus.
What's that game that they play with the words? You spell the words. We got that going on at the middle of the game. But no, if you don't have multiple guys that are going to put up 15, 20 points every night, you have to score by committee, and you have to have everybody in the scoring column. And the Bears have done that so far tonight. I think my MVP for the first half has to go to Gary Marble. Yeah. I think he has played an exceptional game so far tonight. And what I like is Pugmire came out, and Pugmire's he's tried to stick it to him a little bit, and Garrick's responded, which is really good to see. It's good to see somebody that, kind of will take a fight and say, all right, I'll give it right back to you. Let's go. And he's got 7 points all coming in the second quarter. So, he helped carry the Bears there. But
I think that's, like you say, that's 3 games in a row now with Garrick where he's really come to play, which says a lot considering the 2 games, Skyview and Ridgeline, were tough games for Bear River, but he came to play in those games, and he's showing it again tonight. I almost feel like we're not taking advantage of that to a point.
Yeah, for sure. I really would like the offense. I mean, there have been multiple times where the guards have missed him when he's been posted up, and there was one time he let Owen Olsen know coming back down the court, which, as a big man, if you're working that hard and they don't get you the ball, you let them know that, hey, when I'm there, give me the ball because I've done my job. You do your job. So I would love to see him run more of a high post offense with him in the second half. Let him. I don't care if he shoots 15 to 20 times tonight. Let him shoot the basketball because he's been getting the mismatches. He's been putting the ball in the hole. I would love to see the Bears make that adjustment on offense and kind of shade away from shooting 10 threes in a half. Rather, work more from the foul line in.
Yeah, I think you make a good point with that as far as I don't think a coach is ever going to say that, but there may be a time where you say, hey, Garrick, I want you to go out this half and just absolutely take over this game. And if that means you shoot the ball 15 times, you shoot the ball 15 times, you face up the basket, you make the plays for us. We're going to play through you this half. And then that way the whole team kind of hears that and says, you know what? Coach wants us to play through Garrick. Let's ride him while he's hot. Let's take this energy and athleticism and really see if we can open this thing up.
For sure, because nothing becomes more frustrating than you go down and you hit 2 buckets in a row and then you don't touch the ball in the next 3 possessions. It's like, that becomes really frustrating. So I think you got to get him the ball and let him do what he's good at.
So we'll see what kind of adjustments the Bears make here in the second half. They've stopped the clock again on the halftime thing. Boy, they're good with the pregame and lots of halftime stuff.
Hey, it's senior night. Give them a break.
Yeah, we're going to be here till 10 o'clock maybe. So teams now are on the floor. They're going to take some warm-up shots, and then we'll be back with third quarter action. Again, this is the Academy Mortgage Halftime Show. First-time home buyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremont. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. We'll take another short break and be back as we get things ready for the start of the third quarter here on 104.9 The Ranch.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremont is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
We're at the half at Mountain Crest High School with our Bears leading by 1, 24-23. We're down to a minute to go here at halftime before we get things rolling in the third quarter. Score update. Skyview 42, Ridgeline 46, end of the third quarter as Skyview's come back just a little bit in that game, but Ridgeline's still hanging on to the lead. Again, Green Canyon leads Logan 27-25 at half. I'm sure that game's almost at the end of the third quarter as well. So the defense has been there for the Bears tonight. It's, again, been the offense that has shown some signs tonight, though, of coming back to life. We've seen more of the back cuts that you've mentioned, Josh. The Bears really are a better two-point shooting team. They get a lot of their buckets on back cuts, plays from the high post. Every once in a while we'll knock down an open three, but we don't really have anyone that can come off of a screen and pull up and shoot a three. So we'll see if the Bears can execute that high post and below the basket game here going into the third quarter. The buzzer sounds, the band is ratcheting things up here. Mountain Crest is on the floor, the Bears still huddled up, and we're just about ready to roll. In this half, the Bears will be going left to right on your dial. Mountain Crest is going to start with the ball. Again, they're in their home white uniforms, trimmed in blue and orange letters, and the Bears in their road reds with black lettering and white trim. Nethercott will trigger the inbound to Anderson, Rigdon Anderson. Pugmire's going to come up to set a screen on Kyver. He'll throw it over to Nethercott in the corner. He tries to bounce it into Caden Hess, and that's deflected out of bounds by Garrick Marble. Garrick has been active tonight. He's got multiple deflections. He's got at least one block shot that I can remember. Anderson throws way out to half court. That's deflected by Olson, and it goes into the backcourt, retrieved by Nethercott. Nethercott tries to drive on Olson, goes into his body, throws up the shot, and it's short, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots as they call the foul on Owen.
He's one guy you do not want to let get going in the second half at all.
Still scoreless, I believe?
Still scoreless.
So he'll be at the line for 2. First free throw is up, and it's good. His first point of the game. Ties the score at 24. Oliver Nethercott, the senior, will take the second free throw. That's hard off the back iron. Rebounded by Garrick Marble. He'll throw to Barfus. They'll throw it cross court to Kyver. He hands back to Denver Reese. Thought about the 3. Now he'll drive to the high post. Bounce it into Bridger Barfus, and it's... Ooh, I thought it was deflected out of bounds by Mountain Crest. They say it goes off Bridger. Turnover on the Bears. Anderson will bring it down the left side ahead to Robbins, who comes across the timeline. Now he's trapped, nowhere to go. Splits through it. Throws it to Pugmire. Hand back to Anderson at the free throw line. The jumper's missed. Rebound Denver Reese. He'll throw it ahead to Kyver. He's going to run it up the defender's chest, lay it up too strong and missed. And Denver Reese on the backside rebound is going to foul Oliver Nethercott. .7:14 to go in the third quarter. Anderson again will handle. Bears are picking up their defense about right at half court. A little pressure. Mountain Crest now on the right wing. They'll swing it around to Anderson, top of the key. He'll drive hard into the post, float up the jump shot, hard off the iron, missed. Rebound, Caden Hess goes back up and scores, and a foul on Denver Reese. Caden Hess can be a problem. He's a big body in there. I remember the first game he had some big plays, and here's a big one here. He'll go to the free throw line, takes one dribble, spins the ball. Shot high release, looks long, but it goes down. 27-24, Mountain Crest. We're early in the third quarter. Olson takes the right-hand dribble into the elbow, now picks up the dribble, throws it into Marble. Olson cuts through, he's got the layup on the backside. Just short off the rim, rebound Mountain Crest. Anderson's off and running. Got Nethercott in the corner. He throws it over to him. He won't take the 3. He'll throw instead up top to Robbins. He fakes the 3, goes into the high post, hands it right over to Hess. Off the glass and scores. Caden Hess has come out firing here in the third quarter. 5 quick points, and that's what the lead is, 29-24. Bridger Barfus will dribble at Kyver, who cuts through. They've got Gehrig on the post. Couldn't get it to him. Denver Reese will take the catch and shoot three on the right wing, and that's missed. Rebound Anderson. He'll try and run it at Kyver, who cuts him off. Now he'll take a three as Kyver had to recover on the defensive end, and that's long. Rebound Hess. Bullies his way into two defenders. No call, and they try and go up for the shot. It's missed, but he gets the rebound, and now it's a jump ball as they tried to rip it away from him, and Bariver controls the possession. Coach Shaw doesn't like what he sees here. He's going to call a quick timeout and try and draw something up, see if we can get the momentum switch. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Josh, so far the story here in the third quarter has been Caden Hess and his big physical presence inside.
Yeah, Caden Hess and Pugmire, I think, switched bodies there at halftime because Pugmire has not been inside, and Hess has kind of picked up where Pugmire left off in the first half and really kind of having his way, just bulldozing through guys, getting rebounds and that. So Garrick Marble matched Pugmire's intensity in the first half. He's going to have to match Hess's intensity here in the second half.
I think the difference with Hess and Pugmire is Hess is a little better scorer around the basket, you can tell. We'll see how the Bears react here as Kyver brings it to the front court, tries to force this one into Gehrig, and Pugmire reaches around him, and they're going to get him for a foul. I think that timeout, there was probably something said of, we're not getting Gehrig the ball.
Right. Definitely. I think that needed to be said.
Bears will throw into the backcourt, and Kyver will get it and bring it back into the front. And Barfus left
Do
wing.
it again, right here.
Marble cuts through. Now Bridger throws it over to the right wing as Denver Reese has it. Hess tries to reach in and get him. Kyver cuts through, and he floats it off the glass, and that comes up short. Rebound Pugmire. Rigdon Anderson down the right side for Mountain Crest. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. He'll take a step back three. That's missed off the rim. Olsen in there battling for the rebound, and Hess reaches over his back, and he'll get the foul. Doesn't like it.
So part of that is they're forcing Gehrig to come up to the top of the key, which is making it so Owen Olsen has to try to box out Hess underneath, and he's trying to do his best, but that's a tall order to ask from him. He's given up about, 6 inches?
Yeah.
6-7 inches? I mean,
Caden Hess is going to come out of the game here and get a break, but so is Garrick Marble. I think Mountain Crest saw that Marble went to the bench for a break, so they'll get Hess out as well. Olsen right wing. He'll cross over, get into the post, kick back to Braden Ritter. He's in the right corner. He'll have to come and dribble hand off to Kyver. He'll get into the high post, go up strong with the left hand, lay it up and in. Kyver Jensen, beautiful move. Cuts the lead to 3, 26-29. Nethercott throws it in the corner to Robbins. Olsen's over there to cut him off, and unfortunately Owen's not in a good position, and he'll get called for the blocking foul. Heath Brown's going to check in here, and Olsen's going to come out. Robbins handles the pass on the inbound. The Bears really extending their defense on the perimeter here. They'll throw it in the right corner. Hunsaker catch and shoot three, short off the rim. Battle inside. Grabbed by Leiser, and he goes up and it's missed. Chase Roberts rebounds. He'll come down the right side, get in the corner to Kyver. Looks into Braden. Now Kyver will drive all the way to the basket. Another left-handed layup is up and good. Kyver kind of taking it upon himself here to try and score, and he's cut the lead to 1. Boy, he's good with the left hand. Nethercott now trapped on the left side. He swings it under to Anderson, who breaks the trap, goes all the way to the basket. Boy, Anderson's being aggressive here with the shot and the drive. He gets to the basket and will get the foul. Missed the layup, but he'll be at the free throw line for 2 shots. Green Canyon and Logan now deadlocked at 40 at the end of the third quarter. Jared Anderson is out for the remainder of that game. That's a huge loss for Green Canyon. I believe that's who Anderson
There's
plays.
too many Andersons
There's
in
a
this
lot of
region.
Andersons to keep track. Free throw, one made, one missed. The Bears back the other way. Down by 2. Roberts handles above the three-point line. He'll drive into the post, turn around, kick it back to Kyver. He'll take the left-hand dribble again to the basket. Unbelievable layup and finish. Kyver Jensen is on fire. Nethercott down the left side for Mountain Crest. Gets it down to the block. He traveled. They don't call it. Now they're going to get the foul. No, now they get the travel. I think they missed the first travel. Then we fouled him, which caused him to travel a second time.
Yeah, make up call there.
We'll take it.
But 6 straight points there for Kyver Jensen here to get the Bears back.
Tough shots.
Yeah, very tough shots.
Braden Ritter on the right, in the right corner, tries to throw into Jace Roberts, and that's deflected out of bounds by number 12.
So again, that's what I'm talking about. Braden Ritter is not comfortable out there at the three-point line. He needs to be inside where he's comfortable, where he can do something offensively for you. He can't do anything out there. He's not a threat to shoot. So, and he's not the best ball handler.
Which, not a knock to him.
No,
that's just not his game.
But you're a big guy. I'm not expecting you to be a point guard.
This time he'll catch and shoot 15 feet on the right baseline, and he says, Josh Tyre, I can shoot from the outside. He knocks it down. He was like, I don't even want to handle it this time. I'm just going to pull up and shoot it.
I'm fine if he does that.
Oh, isn't it funny how things happen? He's proven he's got a good shot. He's a pretty good free throw shooter, and I like how he just caught it, set his feet, and let it go.
Looked like Tim Duncan shooting from the
he
baseline.
actually did. So nicely done by Braden as it gives the Bears a 2-point lead, 32-30. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch. You're home for Bears basketball.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Hey, Bear fans. Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
So, Josh, what we saw early here in the half is the Bears unable to get the ball to Garrick Marble. And then what's happened since then is Kyver Jensen has been able to find some small openings into the lane with some extremely difficult left-handed finishes, and outside of him, Braden Ritter just knocks down a jump shot, and there we are with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what you need. You need big players in big moments, and when you're struggling offensively, that's when you need a guy like Kyver Jensen to step up and kind of carry you offensively, and he's done that so far.
3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third. Bears by 2. Hunsaker will drive into the post, kick it baseline to Caden Hess, who is checked back in. This time he'll miss the shot. Offensive rebound by Hunsaker. Gets another one on an offensive rebound. Goes up this time, missed again, and there's Ritter battling. Jace Roberts gets on the floor. Bridger Barfus, and Bridger has the ball, and I guess they called a timeout, and they're going to give it to the Bears. Boy.
Somebody just smacked the floor?
I think it was it Braden that smacked the floor? I'm not sure, but be careful doing that. You can break a wrist.
Or get a technical.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure who smacked it, but there was a scrum on the floor. First of all, Hunsaker got 3 straight offensive rebounds. Not great. But the Bears, with the scrappy play, end up getting the ball and the timeout. Boy, I will say this about Braden Ritter, Josh. If going into next season, if he's playing for Bear River basketball next year, if he can develop his footwork just a little bit, he can be a real force next season for Bear River.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And the good news is, it's unlike over here in Cache Valley where it's open enrollment and you can go wherever you want. Most likely he's going to be playing basketball at Bear River next year.
Yes, he is.
That's one thing that drives me absolutely nuts is open enrollment. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world.
But one thing we have to remind ourselves sometimes with this Bear River team is we're playing mostly with juniors this season, as again Denver Reese is the lone senior on the team. So if all these guys decide to come back and play again next year, we'll see how they develop, how they grow, and what they've worked on. Could have an excellent squad on the court next year. Roberts handles on the baseline for Bear River. He'll throw it back to Heath Brown, who tries to penetrate, and he fumbles the ball away, and it's taken away by Robbins. He's off and running, tries to throw it over to Hunsaker, and who recovers? But Kyver Jensen, boy, he was quick. He got in there to deflect it away. And I guess it went out of bounds.
They call the one sideline ref calls him out of bounds, and he wasn't past the free throw line when he called that, so I'm not sure how he saw a baseline from there.
I'm not sure either. I looked down for just a second and wasn't sure what the call was, but it'll be Mountain Crest inbounding under their basket, so they could say Kyver touched the ball while he was standing out of bounds. Really, the bounce pass from Mountain Crest was to the guy under the basket. It was really way late. Caden Hess gets it on the inbound. Heath Brown comes over to try and strip it away, and he'll foul him on the way up. Garrick looks at him and says, hey, man, just come over and put your arms straight up. I'm already here. Oh, I had not noticed that, Josh. 7 team fouls already for Bear River. 2:29 to go in the third quarter. We're free throws the rest of the way. Caden Hess's first free throw is up and good. Cuts the Bear River lead down to 1, 32-31. Caden Hess will get one more. And that's up and good. 32 all.
Oh, I was just going to say 5 points this quarter from free throws already for Mountain Crest.
Olsen will handle. He'll throw it over to Kyver on the right wing. Garrett cuts through. They float it down into him. The pass needs to be a little crisper. It's taken away by Mountain Crest as they came over on the double team and deflected the pass. Caden Hess quickly down the other way. He bumps into Garrett Marble. And one or the other. He was doing the old throw the shoulder into him 3 times, and every time he did it, he drug his pivot foot. Great call by the side official there.
Good work by Garrick to stand in there and take it, you know.
I want everyone to note that I said a great call by the side official. I can recognize good calls when I see them. Kyver handles on the left wing for the Bears. They'll throw it over now to Garrick above the 3-point line. They'll get in the corner to Jace Roberts. Garrick looks to battle, but Hess has come to front him. Now Garrick's got him. Oh, they drop back. Now Jace has to shoot the 3. Ooh, look good, but it'll come strong off the rim. Rebound by Hunsaker. Hunsaker tried to take it all the way himself, and it's taken away by Olsen, which goes into the hands of Jace Roberts, and we'll come back the other way. Olsen has it now on the wing. They're trying to get into Garrick again, but the defender's dropping back and not playing the 3-point line. It's making it difficult. Now they'll throw it over to Kyver. He'll drive into the elbow and hit it from the left side. You're back to that 3-point shooting, Josh. When they don't respect you from the 3-point line, they're sagging off the shooter, making that pass very difficult to make. Anderson now handles and gets it over to Nethercott. He's still been quiet in this game. They'll throw it over to Anderson for a 3. That bounces hard off the backboard, and Garrick battles with Hess and comes away with the ball. Kyver's off and running. Throws it over to Owen Olsen in the right corner. It's deflected, gets it back. He'll go between his leg, pick up the dribble, looks for a cutter, now has Bridger. Now Olsen will cut through. Oh, if he could have handled it cleanly, he had a layup. It's deflected off of him and out of bounds, and Mountain Crest will be coming back the other way. Two-point lead for Bear River, 34-32, 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Anderson throws it over to Hunsaker. He's met by Bridger Barfus. Now they'll throw it back to Anderson, who cut all the way through and came around. Now he gets it to Hess. Hess makes a move on Garrick again. Garrick stands his ground. He misses a shot. Offensive rebound again by Hunsaker. Now Nethercott's going to drive right baseline. He throws up the shot, missed, and no one boxed out Hess. He gets it, goes up, it's blocked, and then Garrick gets the rebound. Garrick is battling like crazy. Off to the races, Kyver. He misses the left-hand layup. Garrick with the follow, no. Owen Olsen with the follow-up, and it's good. Great job by the Bears not giving up on the play. All the way back quickly goes Anderson on the other side. He goes up for the layup, and Garrick blocks it, but it hit the glass first. Goaltending. Boy, the action has really picked up here. Bears still hold a 2-point lead, 36-34, 4.5 seconds to go.
Did you say they called goaltending on Hess on that one?
On Garrick Marble.
Yeah, but they gave it to Hess?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was. No, it wasn't Hess.
Want to make sure the stats are correct.
They get it down quickly. Garrick pulls up on the baseline and buries it from 15 feet. Boy, in those 4 seconds, they got it down the court and hit Garrick, and he was wide open, and he buries it at the buzzer. 38 for the Bears, 34 for Mountain Crest. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Welcome back to Mountain Crest High School. We've reached the start of the fourth quarter as the Bears went on a nice little run there to end the quarter. They're up by 4, 38-34. Score update from Skyview and Ridgeline. Skyview storms back in the fourth quarter and beats Ridgeline 57-50. That's a final. Looks like there was a note here on this message. Let me pull it up. Skyview outscores Ridgeline in the fourth quarter 15-4.
That is Skyview being Skyview and showing why they are very easily the number one team in 4A, in my opinion.
Mountain Crest is inbounded the ball. The clock has not stopped. Or started, I should say. It still hasn't started.
Start the clock.
There we go. Nethercott will lob to Pugmire on the baseline. It was a short pass, but he was able to grab it and go up and score anyway. Almost a turnover. Oh boy, I don't know what happened here. It looks like blood.
Yeah, Pugmire hit him right with the head, hit him with the elbow in the head.
I'm guessing it was on the follow-through after the shot, but boy, Kiver, is that Kiver?
That's Kiver.
There is blood everywhere. I can see it from here. Let's hope that that's nothing too serious other than a cut. You know how those cuts on the head tend to bleed like crazy. So Kiver's still down. They're trying to get him cleaned up, get the blood stopped. Hopefully he's okay.
All right, Kiver, put a patch on that thing and wrap it around the head a few times and got to get back out there. Put a headband on.
Yeah, I've seen that before. The Joe Ingles, Headband Joe from back in the day. So okay, the score, I've got the score right here. I did give them the 2 points. They scored on the possession, 38-36, Bears by 2. As we've still got some stoppage play. Back to your point, though, Josh, about Skyview with that fourth quarter performance, 15-4. For a team like that, I mean, you're in a battle with Ridgeline, and for them to come out in the fourth quarter and say, oh, hey, guess what? We're just going to stomp you here to end this game, and we're going to go on and take the win and remain undefeated.
Oh, yeah. Well, and how about the composure that you have to have for Skyview to trail that whole game and then to come back, like you say, fourth quarter, be like, okay, we're going to turn the switch on here, and we're going to just dominate you, essentially. And, I mean, like I say, I've watched some video of Dixie play. I think Dixie's a really good team. I put Dixie kind of in a Ridgeline category. I really do. I think Skyview is the team to beat in 4A. I know some people will tell you Layton Christian Academy's got a lot of talent, and they do, because they can recruit players. And they travel all over the country and play. I mean, they go to Vegas, North Carolina. They've been all over the country to play this year. So they're a good team. But, you know, I'll tell you, if I was a gambling man and if Las Vegas gave me odds on who was going to win, it would be Skyview would be a very, very heavy favorite. So,
we've seen them play twice now, and their length and athleticism, their playmaking, they've got guys. I mean, Kendrick Terrell, who came in that second game against Bear River, his athleticism was off the charts, and I didn't even remember him from the first game. So they've got playmaking from every position. They've still got Kyver.
He was like the 6'7" guy, and he came on the court, and he was the most athletic one we've seen all year, and that's the kind of the scary thing. So
Kyver is up now. They've got him up off the floor. That's a good sign. I'm sure like any hit to the head, it takes a few minutes just to kind of gather yourself, and then when you feel blood, I'm sure there's some more emotions there to that.
Big thing is they're probably going to have to run him through like a concussion protocol type of a deal here.
Yeah,
and
they'll take him back, it looks like, to the locker room.
And I would say he's probably bell rung a little bit, got to have some help to get off the court. So,
unfortunate break for the Bears as Kyver was playing really out of his mind, just all over the court, defensively, offensively, playmaking. We'll see how Bear River responds. Sometimes that'll really spark a team and say, hey, let's pick up our teammate. Let's go out there and get this done. Looks like we're going to get right back to live action here. They finish cleaning up the floor, and we've got 7:50 to go in the quarter. We got about 15 seconds worth of free play to start.
That's true.
Extra time. What is that called? That's extra time in soccer or whatever?
Yeah, extra time. It's football. Don't call it soccer. It's football. Just kidding. To everyone out there, just kidding. It's called soccer.
All right, we're back to live action as the Bears bring it to the front court with Jace Roberts. He's out there with Bridger Barfus, Owen Olson, Garrick Marble, and Denver Reese. I think this is the time now to play through Garrick. Barfus cuts through. He gets the pass. He looks to back down on Anderson. Beautifully done. Kicks it back to Owen. Owen drives, then backs out of it. Now to Denver Reese. We're down to 13 on the shot clock. Now Jace. Swing it over to Garrett. Gets it into Bridger Barfus, and on the backside, Anderson bumped him just a little bit on the entry pass, and he'll get called for the foul.
Anderson kind of bailed the Bears out there, bailed us out a little bit there. We really didn't have anything going offensively. And
just the third team foul on Mountain Crest. Again, a reminder, the Bears are in the bonus, or they'll be 1-1 for Mountain Crest on the next foul. The Bears have committed 7. Barfus will inbound, throws it up top to Gehrig. The shot clock is reset, so plenty of time here for the Bears. Now Gehrig looks to post up. Pass was just a hair late again, and Pugmire comes over for the steal. Steps in front of Gehrig. Now another caught to the other end. Gets to the high post, hands back to Caden Hess. He's bullying his way down into the paint again. Throws it up over Denver Reese and scores. That'll tie the game at 38. 7 minutes to go. Now Gehrig will drive the basket down the right side. He'll go up strong for the layup and score. And they say an offensive foul on Gehrig, and now he's down on the floor. He's grabbing at his hip or his back. Looks like he's going to get up and walk it off, try and stay in the game. Now he will sub out Garrick. He says, Coach, I'm fine. I'm good. Braden Ritter's going to come in. All squared, 38. Lots of things going on here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we got to have an offensive foul there. Moving screen on Pugmire.
Been saying it all night. Pugmire's a beast in there, but this time it goes on Hunsaker. They've been scrappy tonight, Mountain Crest. Lots of offensive rebounds. They're crashing the boards. Bridger Barfus wanted to drive. That's cut off. He'll hand back to Owen Olson. Left hand dribble to the basket. Tries to split a double team. Kicks back to Bridger for 3. Way short. Air ball. Hunsaker's off and running. Throws it ahead to Caden Hess. Kicks it back to Anderson, and unable to get to the pass. Goes out of bounds. Turnover on Mountain Crest.
So it's got to come down to who's gonna be the one for the Bears to put the ball in the hole here.
Been a little sloppy since Kyver went out of the game. Barfus drives into the post again, nothing doing, kicks it back to Ritter. And now with Gehrig out of the game, someone really needs to step up. They'll throw it up top to Denver Reese. Braden cuts through the post. They throw it into him. Braden does a nice job stepping out to get it.
You got to catch the ball.
Had a layup, but the ball goes through his hands on the cut, and it's a turnover. Nethercott all the way to the other end. He goes up and scores.
Yeah, I was going to say, that don't count. He touched the rim.
So
no basket.
Nethercott had the easy layup, and then on the follow-up by Pugmire, he hit the rim while the ball was rolling around. Nethercott kind of gives him a stare like, come on, man. It's been a tough night for me offensively, and you took one away from me. Well, after all that, here we sit. 38 all, 5:52 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a timeout here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual.
5:52 to go in the game. Tied up 38 all. Josh, we kind of had that burst in the third quarter, but now with Kyver out, this might be first team to 45.
I need to turn my microphone off. Kyver scored 8 of your 12 points in the third quarter, so we talked about it. Somebody's got to step up and be the number 3 guy on this team, and now's the time to see who it's going to be. So
right here, now or never for the Bears, must-win game. Mountain Crest is battling hard here on their home floor. Jace Roberts now has it. He drives to the basket. Go up strong. Jace floats it off the glass. He scores. He's fouled. He'll be at the line for one more. I think that's something, Josh, that Jace has the capability to do. He's a strong kid. He's got long arms. If he figures out how to make those hard drives to the basket, we may have found something.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I completely agree as he hits his free throw there. Plus, he does a great job of getting on the low post and being able to work a guy over down there. So,
great ball handler. I think it's just confidence with him. Have the confidence to be that guy. Bears lead by 3 after the beautiful three-point play. Nethercott now will take a 3. That's on the left side of the rim. Strong rebound by Roberts, and I think they say Bridger Barfus pushed Pugmire.
Jace Roberts, I believe. See if I'm right.
It was Roberts. I thought Roberts was inside position, but either way, it's a foul on Bear River, and now Garrick is going to come back in for Braden Ritter. Hunter Pugmire for the free throw. It's up a little hard off the back rim, and that was the front end of the 1-and-1. So, excuse me, did he get 2 or 1-and-1? I'm all confused here. Anyway, Bears rebound. We're coming back the other way. They're working it around the perimeter. Marble cuts through. They can't get it to him now. Jace makes another beautiful move into the paint. Floats this one up, but just comes short off the rim. Nethercott down on the left wing for Mountain Crest. He goes left to right dribble, looks into Pugmire. Garrick is there, and he moves around to front him. He'll throw it back up top to Anderson. Swing it around to Robbins. Robbins looking for an outlet. Not wanting to make a play here. Now it's Anderson. He'll make a hard drive. Garrick is there to meet him. Missed. But Caden Hess steps in front for the rebound, and he blows the wide open layup, and Garrick Marble rebounds. Denver Reese outlets. Olsen drives baseline. He'll come all the way through. Kicks it out to Denver Reese. Catch and shoot 3. Just short off the front rim. Owen Olsen on the backside rebound. Scores! Owen Olsen didn't give up on the play. He dove to the basket, found the ball, and put it back up and in on the left side. Timeout called on the floor. We'll take it. 43 for Bear River, 38 for Mountain Crest on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could.
4:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Bearver with the 5-point lead, 43-38. I apologize. I think our game camera may have froze up for the last couple plays there before the timeout. Should be back up and rolling now. Final from Logan and Green Canyon. Logan 64, Green Canyon 56. So Skyview and Logan both do take care of business. Nethercott handles for Mountain Crest. Now Pugmire back to Nethercott. He'll look to drive into the high post, picks up his dribble, kicks back to Anderson. Left-hand dribble into the high post again. Nethercott another three. This one's an air ball. Boy, he's really struggling tonight from the perimeter. Unable to get the three ball to go down.
He has not hit a bucket yet tonight, so.
Just 1 point at the free throw line?
Just 1 point at the free throw line.
Barfus handles for Bear River. Heath Brown cuts through. Garrigg's in the post. Pugmire fronts him. Now Garrigg will come above the three-point line to get it. Hand over to Jace. Comes to set the screen. Boy, the Bears don't run off that screen very well. Now Garrigg has it on the right elbow. Hands off to Bridger Barfus. He cuts through, throws it over to Brown. He won't shoot the three. Back to Owen Olsen. 7 on the shot clock. Barfus in the corner. Drives into the post. Got to get a shot up, and he floats one up from right in front of the basket, and that comes off the rim. Rebound. Mountain Crest. Nethercott.
Ooh, that's probably a carry.
Handling again. Gets through the traffic. Now comes up above the three-point line. Robbins on the right wing. This is the first move I've seen him make to the basket. Now he'll throw it across to Anderson. He'll go baseline. Floats up the layup. It's missed. But I believe Heath Brown was there on the arm, and he'll get the foul. It is on Brown. 2:59 to go in this game. Bear River 43, Mountain Crest 38. Rigdon Anderson steps to the free throw line for 2 shots. The first one is good. Cuts the lead down to 4. Denver Reese is going to come back in for Brown. I have not seen Kyver Jensen return to the bench, so I'm guessing, Josh, that he's probably done for the rest of this one.
I would assume he's probably done for the rest of this one.
Anderson's second free throw's missed. Tapped around. Bears are after it. Pugmire's there in the mix, and he gets it again. Robbins has it on the perimeter, and he drives to the basket, scores, and he's fouled. Boy, the last thing you want to happen is a missed free throw, botched rebound, and then a strong drive to the basket from Robbins, who hasn't done anything offensively, and he gets the layup and the foul.
Mountain Crest has to have about 10 offensive rebounds in this second half.
They got 20 rebounds in the game, and 18 of them are offensive.
I don't think that statistically works out, but.
Free throw's good. 1 point game, 43-42. Now Mountain Crest is going to extend their pressure, try and create some turnovers, or at least slow down the Bears on offense. Denver Reese left wing, into the corner to Marble. Denver Reese cuts through. He fakes the shot and then spins around and throws it up and in. Big play from Denver Reese as he gives the Bears a little breathing room, 45-42. Nethercott now down the right side. He'll hand back to Robbins, who just had the big three-point play. He'll left-hand dribble to the basket again. This time he's cut off. Goes up, fades away. It's blocked by Jace Roberts. And guess who's there? Caden Hess is there to try and get the rebound.
Bail him out.
I think it's the right call, though. I think Caden Hess deflected it back off of Denver Reese, and it went out of bounds. The backside official couldn't see it. He said it's Bear River ball. The sideline officials coming in to discuss it. We'll see if they overturn it. And they do. .2:14 to go in the quarter. Mountain Crest with the ball, down by 3. They'll inbound under their own basket. Oh, we're going to have another conversation. I don't think this conversation is to say never mind. It'll be Mountain Crest under their own basket. Rigdon Anderson to trigger. Caden Hess goes to set a screen for Nethercott. Pugmire cuts through. They'll lob it way out to Nethercott. He goes up and grabs it. He'll drive strong right side, floated up off the glass, and he finally scores. Big bucket for Nethercott, cuts the lead down to 1 again, 45-44. The Bears are in a battle here tonight. 2 minutes to go in the game. Jace Roberts above the three-point line. He'll kick it over to Barfus in the corner. He'll now drive into the high post. Nowhere to go, picks up his dribble, hands back to Denver Reese. Now Barfus on the right wing, fakes the three, drives all the way to the basket. Get in there, floats it up and scores. Beautifully done by Bridger Barfus. Defender bit on the fake three, and boy, he got all the way to the rim. 47-44 Bears. 1:30 to go in the game. Nethercott on the left wing. Up top, Anderson. Roberts is there on him. Oh, it dribbles off his leg on the deflection from Roberts. He gets it over to Barfus, and now a foul. No foul?
Timeout.
Oh, the timeout. It could have done either way, but beautiful defense by Jace Roberts. Was one of those reach your hand in there, and it got deflected. The Mountain Crest player kicked it around a few times, and then it got into the hands of Barfus. And Coach Shaw calls a timeout. Josh, we're seeing some fight here from the Bears down the stretch. It's not the offensive show we wanted to see, but guys are making enough plays.
Yeah, and it's different guys too, and that's what you had to see. And it hasn't been one guy try to take over here in the fourth quarter. It's been more kind of a committee type of an offense. You've had a big play. Jace Roberts has made a big play. Bridger Barfus makes a big play on the last one. And I'll just say this. The last play is something I think Bridger Barfus needs to incorporate in his game more. Everybody in region knows that you can shoot the three, so pump fake one time and they're going to bite on you, and then you've got an easy layup just like that. Kyver Jansen did just return to the bench, so that may be good news for the Bears.
Yeah, he came out in a sprint, and he's, I'm sure, going to lobby to get back into this game, but I mean, you got to execute offense when you don't have your playmaker in there, and the Bears are doing it. They got Denver Reese on one cut to the basket, and he stayed under control and floated one up and in for two. We saw the drive from Bridger Barfus, but...
So here's the thing that's interesting. You've had 4 guys score in this quarter. None of them are Kyver Jensen or Garrick Marble. So that's what's huge for the Bears, is you have other people that are scoring right now.
Great point, Josh, as the Bears are going to come out and Kyver's going to stay on the bench. It's going to be Roberts, Barfus, Garrick Marble, Denver Reese, and Owen Olson. If anything, Kyver coming out is just a little bit of a boost to the spirits of his teammates. He's out here to give him some support. Owen Olson's going to trigger the inbound in the backcourt, gets it over to Jace. Jace has been brilliant in tonight's game, defensively and offensively. He crosses over, goes to the basket, back cut by Bridger. Oh, the layup comes just short off the rim, and Barfus is down on the floor, and I believe the Mountain Crest player came down on him on the rebound. I'm sure they're going to call the foul. I don't understand that call. I thought they would call the foul on Bridger for being on the ground and the defender coming down on him, but they're going to call the foul on Mountain Crest on the shot. So there's where the difference is. They say he was fouled on the layup attempt. That was a really late whistle. First free throw is up and good from Bridger. Makes it now a 2-possession game at 48-44. Maybe when Bridger came down, the defender was in his landing spot or something. I don't know, but he'll take the second shot. It's up, looks short, but bounces over the front rim and in. 49-44. Mountain Crest now has to work quickly. 1:06 to go in the game. Screen by Pugmire. Drive by Anderson. Floats it over to Hess. He'll try and go up over Garrick, and I thought Garrick was straight up. The official says, nope, your arms were slightly hanging over him, and he'll get the foul, and he'll be at the line for 2.
That's not what you want to do if you're the Bears. You don't want to stop the clock and give them a chance for points with the clock stopped.
And Garrick has been so good defensively on him. I think he just got a little anxious. Wanted to reach over and try and block the shot. First free throw is good from Hess.
Going to bring Ritter in here, get a little bit bigger body, a little better rebounder.
Well, the way the offensive glass has gone, I think this is a great move. Hess's second free throw is up, and it's perfect. And I believe Mountain Crest is going to call a timeout here and set up their defense. So I'm sure Ritter will now check out of the game. Going to be all about taking care of the basketball now, Josh, because limited possessions here for Mountain Crest if the Bears just do their part.
Yeah, for sure, and that's one of the big things. I know that that unless he's healthy and ready to go, you don't want to put Kyver in, but if he's good to go, even with the patch on his head, I'm putting him back in the game because he's one of your best ball handlers, and I think you have to have him. Not only that, he's a clutch player, so when you get the free throws, he's a guy you want at the free throw line.
Well, and especially now that Mountain Crest has to be super aggressive, they're going to have to trap, they're going to have to try and go for steals, and Kyver is brilliant at breaking presses, and you might just find yourself with an easy layup.
Yeah.
We'll see what they decide to do, and maybe Kyver's not cleared to come back into this game either. We don't know exactly what's went on in the locker room. Maybe he does have a concussion. We'll see what happens going forward, but he is not coming into this game.
Sideline reporter not doing their job.
So it will be Owen Olson, Bridger Barfus, Jace Roberts, Garrick Marble, and Denver Reese, the same 5 that have primarily been out here in the fourth quarter. Bears up by 3. They have to inbound in the backcourt. Olson's going to trigger. He's going to throw a deep pass to Garrick Marble. Oh, he tries to go up and get it. It goes off his fingertip. Boy, if you're going to throw that pass, you got to know he's going to get it. Turnover, and here's Mountain Crest down by 3. Strong drive by Anderson. Right-hand layup is easily up and in. Boy, that went from bad to worse as the defense was kind of just lackadaisical. I think they were stunned a little bit with the turnover. 40 seconds to go. Roberts handles on the wing, throws it back to Garrick. Now over to Denver Reese on the right wing. Back up top to Olson. 33 seconds to go. 17 on the shot clock. Bridger Barfus comes to handle now. He'll dribble between the legs. Nethercott on him. He'll back it up. Marble may come to screen. 9, 8. Bridger takes it left to right, and he fumbles the ball. And Coach Shaw says, let me call a timeout. I think that's a little bit late. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 20 seconds to go in the game. I wouldn't want to be drawing up a play with 6 seconds to go.
Yeah, I probably would have called that timeout. I think he's trying to argue that he called it earlier and they need to put a few seconds back on.
Okay.
But still, even 10 seconds, I'm not real comfortable trying to run a play at 10 seconds, especially with the way our offense is. Question is, who do you draw the play up for here? Do you try to draw something where you give it to Garrick at the top and you have somebody flash? Are you trying to go a Barfus corner 3? What are you drawing up here?
You know, I think you've got a point there on if you can get the ball to the high post. I think Mountain Crest is still, they got to play aggressive, and if they can suck the defense up a little bit, you can maybe get someone on a backdoor cut for an easy layup, but it's got to be quick. The inbound has almost got to go into Garrick into the post. Boy, that was unfortunate. I know what Olson was trying to do on that inbound with Garrick Marble's athleticism. That's a pass you can make and jump up and catch, but it was just about a foot too long.
But the other thing that you have to look at there is 3 Mountain Crest players broke for that and were around him. So yeah. I think in that situation, pump fake that, let those guys break, and then you got 4 on 2 on your side of the court. You easily get it across, and now put the pressure back on Mountain Crest defense. So, but here, let's see what Coach Shaw drew up here.
Denver Reese will inbound on the far side of the court. Roberts comes up, he gets it. They're going to have to go quick. Marble comes to screen, he doesn't use it. Jace Roberts dribbles into the post. The ball is deflected out of bounds by Mountain Crest as he tried to throw it into the corner to Denver Reese to shoot.
I think the shot clock was expired.
They let the shot clock expire, but it buzzed after the ball was out of bounds. They are going to put some time back on the shot clock. I don't think it was 2 seconds. Might have been 1. But the Bears are going to have the possession with 2 seconds on the shot clock, 15.9 in the game. This is going to have to be a catch, dribble, and shoot. Bridger Barfus will inbound. Well, lob it into Garrick, turns, throws up the shot. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Shot clock expires, and they're going to say, let's stop it, and we'll give Mountain Crest the ball.
No, they called a foul.
No, the one official came over and said, we're going to stop play because of the shot clock violation. And Mountain Crest was frustrated. They said, hey, we had the ball. We were out and moving. Now they're going to have to inbound in the backcourt. Boy, Mountain Crest coaches are frustrated. Now I don't know what discussion we're having here. The one official is going to come to the scorer's table. If they put more time on the clock, I don't. But they're going to make Mountain Crest inbound in the backcourt on the shot clock violation.
Now it looks like they're going to put more time because now Coach Shaw is frustrated.
They put 1 second virtually back on the clock, 13 now in the game. I think Mountain Crest is upset that they stopped the play. Whenever the buzzer goes off, now that there's a shot clock, I think it confuses everyone because they're wondering, why is there a buzzer? We're not used to it. Now the one official's going to come over and I think maybe explain himself, but no. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here as Coach Ryan Sorensen now moves in to talk to the guys on the bench about defensive strategy here. Unfortunate that we're here, really, with a chance for Mountain Crest to win this game. But we'll see if the Bears have a little more fight in them to finish this one off. This is a really must-need win here for the Bears. If you're Mountain Crest, Josh, what are you thinking right here? You trying to... The only thing they've really been good at in this game, honestly, has been dribble, drive, and offensive rebound. So I'm trying to go to the basket, and if I miss the quick layup, I'm counting on an offensive rebound.
Yep, exactly. That's what I think you're doing. I think it's either going to be Nurcott or Robbins or Anderson. Any of those
all three of them
can go to the hole. So,
and then I'm just crashing the glass. I'm telling Caden Hess and Hunsaker, you're following behind them and just crashing.
Yep, exactly. So now you got to see, I'd like to see Braden Ritter out there right now because you need the offensive rebound, in my opinion. I'd like to see him out on the court because I think you need the help there for the rebounding side. But
we'll see how they play it. It looks like it's going to be Marble.
So no Hess.
Well, really? I find that extremely interesting.
So they're going to go quick, and they're going to try to drive to the hole.
Nethercott's got it. Jace Roberts is on him. We're down to 9, down to 8. Pugmire comes to screen. Nethercott drives hard baseline, throws it up off the glass wildly. There's the offensive rebound from Robbins. The shot's up and missed.
They called a foul.
Oh, no. How was that a foul? But the thing that we said would happen did. Robbins is standing on the backside. No one boxed him out. He throws up a fadeaway shot off the glass, and they say he was fouled. He's going to get 2 shots. There's 9/10 of a second, and Coach Shaw's arguing for time, but when the officials don't see what time was there, I don't know how they can change it. Boy, tough finishing stretch for these officials. It's been a lot of discussion and coming together and confusion. I don't know how Robbins shoots free throws, but let's hope. Is this where I say he shoots 90% on the season and maybe he'll miss both?
He's a high school basketball. I bet he doesn't shoot 90%.
That's true. So now we're going to go to the scorer's table. I just don't see. Oh, there's 15 seconds on the clock now. That can't be right. Oh. I think maybe they said 1.5, so they do put a little bit of time on the clock. I'm not sure how they come up with that. Because, again, if the official's actually looking at the clock when the foul's called, I would be surprised.
I honestly think we've had more discussion in the last minute than we've had actual game time being played.
Yeah, I mean, I guess credit to him trying to get it right, but it's been a struggle coming down the stretch on both sides of the ball. All right, here's the free throws. Ray Robbins, a chance to be the hero. The first one's no good. As Bridger Barfus pumps his fist in excitement, says, we're in this, baby. You got to get the rebound. And here comes Braden Ritter. Josh, we needed him a play earlier.
Yep.
Denver Reese is going to come out.
Hess is going to come back in. How about just make the free throw, Robbins?
I like our chances if he just makes it, right? All right, we'll see what happens. Second free throw. The Bears fans start to make some noise. It's up. It looks short. It's perfect. Tie game. They get it into Olsen. He throws a full court shot off the backboard and no good. I said we were going to be here till 10. We're going to overtime. Here we are, Josh. 49 points. It's the 50-point mark that does it again. We're going to overtime. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch. Your home for Bear for Bears basketball.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back. The start of overtime. 4 minutes of overtime play as we're notched up 49 all. I believe the possession arrow is on our side, so we should start with the basketball.
No, they start a jump ball.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Trent.
First day. Garrick Marble to jump it. He controls it, taps back to Denver Reese. Bridger Barfus controls, now back to Roberts. Roberts, strong move to the basket. Right-handed layup is good. Boy, he had a look of determination on his face that he was going to score that one no matter what, and he does. Love what I'm seeing tonight from Jace Roberts. 51-49 Bearver. Pugmire now comes up to retrieve the pass above the three-point line, hands back to Robbins, who made the key free throw that sent it to overtime. Now Anderson, now Nethercott.
Hess got a mismatch.
Nethercott gets a screen, drives to the basket, misses the wide open
Jace
layup.
Roberts.
Roberts on the rebound. He'll hand to Bridger Barfus. Down to Marble. Ooh, I would have loved to seen Garrick drive on him on that one. Now it's Bridger Barfus in the corner. He'll dribble back into the corner, goes baseline, cut off. Has to hand back to Denver Reese, fakes the three, goes baseline, gets back to Bridger. Corner, Olsen fakes the three, wish he would have shot it. Up top, Roberts, fakes again, drives, baseline, Olsen kicks back to Barfus, hit that three, boom, baby! Bridger Barfus for three! Beautiful
ball
offense.
movement.
That was so impressive with the ball movement. 54-49 Bears. Drive on the other end by Anderson, it's missed. Who's there for the rebound? Jace Roberts. Let's see if we can execute to perfection again. Throws over to Denver Reese on the right wing. They won't come out to get him. They'll throw it over to Olsen. Oh, you got Marble. There he is in the high post. He turns to face up. They double team. He kicks it over to Denver Reese. Strong drive to the basket. Floats it up over the defender. It's off the glass and good. Denver Reese with a strong drive, and the Bears are pumped up. 56-49, 7-point lead. We'll keep it right here. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go, and the Bears have come out and steamrolled Mountain Crest to start the overtime. And Josh, wouldn't you know it, my wife's trying to call me. We got a game going on here.
Oh.
Josh, that play where Barfus hit the three, that was the most perfectly executed play we've seen all year.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And the other thing that I like is there was a couple of guys that had a chance to get a decent look, but they were giving it up, trying to find a better look. And I'll tell you this, Trent. We talked about if the Bears hold on to this game and win it, which they're going to, I'm going to tell you right now. But we talked about a game where your offense starts picking back up, you start building momentum. This is the type of game where it happens. And you kind of start feeling that offense starting to pick up energy and shots starting to fall now that haven't fallen all region play. So this is one of those games. You just got to keep playing defense. You got 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Don't get ahead of yourself. But
well, and I think, Josh, what's most impressive so far about this is without Kyver Jensen, your floor general on the court. And what you've had to do is you've had to turn to your execution and say, guys, we've got to run our offense, and if we do it right, we can get looks. And now with the confidence, the guys are knocking them down. I mean, Denver Reese has made some great drives to the basket in this game. He's been able to finish at the rim. Bridger Barfus knocks down a three. It's coming from everywhere.
And it's the last 10 minutes. Again, Kyber hasn't scored, and Garrick Marble hasn't scored in the last 10 minutes. So it's your other players that are doing it, which we talked about in the pregame show you had to do.
Rigdon now throws it over to Nethercott. He gets all the way to the basket. He floats up a layup, and that does go down. Nethercott with a nice move, and now Mountain Crest is going to full court press. The Bears break it beautifully. It's Jace Roberts all the way down. Olsen on one end. Denver Reese is going to take the three. Rattles around and out. Didn't necessarily like that one, Josh. I thought maybe we could have just run some clock on that possession. Got a good look, though. It just rattled out. Now Nethercott for three on the other end. That's long off the rim. Pugmire on the rebound. He'll hand back to Nethercott. They'll reset. Now Nethercott will take another three. That's missed. Boy, thank you very much on that possession. Roberts now trapped in the backcourt, throws it ahead to Garrick Marble. Now he'll throw it into the middle to Barfus. He'll get across the timeline. He'll drive all the way to the basket, and he's met there by Pugmire, and they'll call him for the block. Boy, we're getting a little anxious to get to the basket. I think on that one it's just a dribble out and start over.
You'll take this, though, because he does draw a foul. He's going to go shoot free throws, and Bridger is probably the best free throw shooter on the team, so
I think some of that amped up energy that the Bears went on that run, they've got a little over anxious, and I think that's what Coach Shaw is telling Denver Reese on the sideline right now. He's like, hey, I know that's an open three, but we wanted to run a little bit of clock as Barfus makes the first free throw. It was 1-1. That's only the 7th foul on Mountain Crest in this half. He'll get one more. And that rattles around and goes in. 58-51 Bearber, 1:20 to go in the overtime. Anderson gets a screen from Pugmire. He'll fake a three. Now he'll kick it over to Robbins. He'll drive baseline, gets it under Pugmire. He'll go up for the layup. It's missed. Well defended by the Bears. Mountain Crest wanted a foul. Now Denver Reese is trapped. He has to throw it ahead, and Coach Shaw got the timeout. It was going to be a turnover. He tried to split the double team, and Nethercott came over for the steal, but Coach Shaw wisely got the timeout. Really nowhere for Denver to go on that play. He was trapped against the sideline. Nothing he could really do. We will take a really quick break, and then we'll be back to finish this one out. 1:05 to go in the overtime. Bears by 7.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing. 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
1:05 to go in the overtime. Bears by 7. Josh, I want to say one thing about the Bearver fans tonight. It's been loud in here for Mountain Crest, but it's been really loud in here for the Bears.
Yeah, for sure. And credit them. I mean, we're only filling up about one section so far. Well, not so far, but for tonight. So give them a lot of credit for the fans being loud and getting involved in this game. And I think that energy's kind of spilled over into the Bears players.
Yeah. Bears will inbound in the backcourt. Bridger comes to get it. They'll try and chase him down and trap. He breaks everybody all by himself. Now it's deflected, and Jace Roberts grabs it. No harm, no foul. He'll get it under to Bridger. Wanted the layup. Now kicks it out to Marble. Beautifully done. Didn't have to take the shot, and they'll swing it around the perimeter. 15 seconds. Now they'll come and foul Jace Roberts. That's what I'm talking about. The Bears were able to smartly execute that, run a bunch of time off the clock, and now they'll be at the free throw line. I mean, Bridger was kind of in that no man's land, like, I'm not close enough for a layup. I would have had to try and float one in, and wisely kicked it out and reset.
Well, and rather than try to force it, and you had Denver Reese, who was coming into the lane, trying to give it off for a shot, they just kick it out, reset it.
First free throw is no good. It rattled around and came off the left side. It was a 1-and-1. Here comes Mountain Crest. Nethercott gets it, fakes into the lane, pulls up for 4-foot jump shot, missed. Pugmire rebounds. He puts it up and scores, and he's fouled. You have got to be kidding me with these offensive rebounds. That keeps Mountain Crest in the game. This free throw would still only be a two-possession game. So the Bears in control here, but 58-53. I believe Denver Reese is fouled out of the game. Coach Shaw will take his time as Braden Ritter's going to come in here. .2 seconds to go in the overtime. Hunter Pugmire will be at the line for one free throw to try and complete the three-point play. Free throw is up, hard off the back rim, and this time no one was going to get it but Bridger Barfus. He breaks the pressure, drives all the way to the front court, gets it to Ritter, who wisely hands it back to Jace Roberts. They'll foul him again, this time Hunsaker. Mountain Crest coach is livid. He thought Bridger Barfus double dribbled. I didn't see it that well, but I thought he might have as well. It looked like he tried to gather the ball and put it down once and picked it up and then dribbled it again. Really surprised coach didn't get a T after that. I read his lips a few times and it wasn't, "I'm upset." It was something stronger than that. 29.5 seconds to go. Jace Roberts back to the free throw line. It's still just the 9th team foul, so this is 1-1. Free throws up. It's good. Glad Jace had another opportunity here. He's played such a fantastic game. I would have hated to see him not get another chance at the line after missing the front end on the last one. Second free throw. High release, and that's good. 60-53. This baby's all but over. They'll throw it in the corner to Robbins. He'll fake the three, drive in, kick it back to Nethercott. He'll drive all the way to the basket, lay it up, and score it. Who cares? Run this clock out, and we'll be going home with a victory. They'll get it into Bridger Barfus. He'll be fouled by Anderson, and we'll be back to the line. This time, it will be 2 free throws, double bonus. Bridger Barfus will step up, take a couple of dribbles, sets his feet, high release, and that's good. Some nice clutch free throw shooting here the last few times at the line for Bearver. See if they can go 4 for 4 on the last two. Barfus sets, flips the wrist, short off the rim, rebounded by Pugmire. He'll quickly get it to Hunsaker. They got to go quick. Get it over to Nethercott for 3. Hard off the back rim. Ball's deflected out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to Mountain Crest. 7 seconds to go. Barring a miracle, the Bears are going to hold on to this one and get the win. No fouls, especially on a 3. They'll hand back to Nethercott after the inbound. He's got to pull up for 3. He does. It's short off the rim. Rebound, Bridger Barfus. They're going to probably call him for a travel because he got the rebound, came down on the floor. But there's only 1.2 seconds to go in this game. Mountain Crest will have to inbound under their basket. Anderson will trigger it. Throw over to Hunsaker. Catch and shoot 3 at the buzzer. Is rounded out. This game is over. Bears with a gritty performance down the stretch. They found some energy after losing Kyver Jensen, and he's the first one on the floor to meet his teammates and congratulate them on a well-earned win tonight. And hopefully this is the spark that sends the Bears to a strong finish this season. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back to wrap this one up on the Gem Electric postgame show. You've listened to Bearver Bears basketball as they pick up the win against Mountain Crest on 104.9 The Ranch.
Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113 Equal Housing Lender.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans, as Bear River gets out of here tonight with the victory over Mountain Crest in overtime, 61-55. And this game had a little bit of everything, defense to offense, tough stretches, losing your top player, big response, energy burst, big run in overtime. I mean, we had a little bit of everything in this one, Josh.
Yeah, it was a very good game. You know, one of those exciting high school basketball games that you just enjoy watching. A lot of things went on here, and a good win for the Bears. Like I say, we talked a lot about it in the pregame show, that we thought this was a chance for the Bears to get a big win and kind of start building that momentum headed into the state tournament. And I would definitely say this is the type of win that you can start building that momentum off of.
Yeah, I thought the way they responded after losing Kyver there in the third quarter, this game could have went one of two ways. You could have kind of sulked about it and said, well, we don't have a chance without our best ball handler, our spark plug on offense. But kind of the opposite happened. We really only had 2 or 3 possessions after that where it was kind of, what are we going to do? It didn't work getting into Garrick, but then all of a sudden 4 different guys decided they could make plays. We saw Jace Roberts numerous times will his way to the basket, get huge rebounds for the Bears, and then we saw Denver Reese make some plays going to the basket. Bridger Barfus made a bunch of plays. You really may have found something here in your identity that we can be both. We can be the guy that has a Kyver Jensen or a Garrick Marble that can get us a basket, but we can also be that team that when they're not going, we can execute our offense and beat you with 3 or 4 different guys. So really impressive effort there from the Bears coming down the stretch. Looking at the stats sheet, Josh, leading scores. Before we get to the leading scores, just a reminder that tonight's post-game show is sponsored by Gem Electric. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller's a licensed and insured, professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. Looking at the stat sheet, Josh, how did we come out points-wise? Who were the major contributors?
Well, we talked about it, and we said, look, if you're not going to have guys that are going to score 3 guys that are going to score 15 points or more, you're not going to have, those what I would call a big 3. You got to have a scoring by committee, and you have to have everybody getting involved, and that's what you had tonight. Bridger Barfus is your leading scorer with 14, and he played exceptional in the fourth quarter and in overtime. He scored 6 points in overtime, hit a clutch three, hit clutch free throws down the stretch. But he's your leading scorer. Kyver Jensen still ends up with 10 points, having not played the fourth or third quarter. But then you start going through this. Olsen added in 6. Roberts added in 7, which, by the way, all came in the fourth quarter or later. You want to talk about somebody stepping up big time? He did that tonight. Denver Reese put in 9. Ritter puts in 6, and Marble puts in 9. Didn't take a shot in overtime. Only took 1 shot in the fourth quarter. So huge team effort from the Bears, and that's when the Bears are really good, is when they do play team basketball and everybody gets involved. So, a huge success and huge credit to the Bears. And I'll say this, you never want somebody to get hurt or get injured, but Kyver Jensen going out may have been the blessing in disguise that the Bears needed, because all of a sudden those other players, those what we would quotation mark role players, all of a sudden had to step up and say, "Oh, wait a minute, we got to do this here. Kyver can't carry us right now." And I think you saw confidence all of a sudden start to just ooze out of these guys. Bridger Barfus looked like he had all sorts of confidence. Jace Roberts, we saw Jace Roberts we haven't seen all season, where you made a comment on one drive where it was like the determination on his face that I'm making this, get out of my way, was unbelievable. Owen Olsen played extremely well, helped take care of the basketball. Denver Reese hit a couple big shots. This is a game where all of a sudden those guys who have kind of struggled offensively, you can look back and now say, hey, you guys can do this. Now we need you to carry on with Kyver. And all of a sudden you put Kyver in the fourth quarter and let those guys do what they just did here.
Yeah.
You're a dangerous team again offensively.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head that it may have been, obviously in the middle of the game, you're thinking we need Kyver Jensen on the floor, and we do. But what it allowed was for the team to have to react without him. I think if he comes back into the game, maybe something different happens where the guys all of a sudden say, okay, I'm going to take a step back. I'm just going to play my spot, and when Kyver comes around, I'm going to try and get him the ball back. Where they knew that wasn't going to be an option in the rest of this game, and guys had to decide, am I good enough to make plays? And how they responded was, yes, I'm good enough. I can't express it anymore that Jace Roberts' determination in this game was incredible. He looked like a man on a mission. No one was going to take the ball away from him. He was going to get to his spots on the floor, and then he was going to rebound the basketball. He had
against taller, bigger guys.
Exactly. He had some huge rebounds coming down the stretch, fourth quarter and overtime. Bridger Barfus found other ways to score. I think you hit it on the head in the game. You said, you know what? Bridger Barfus recognizes that guys are going to close out on him quick. He had a couple of quick shot fakes that had guys in the air. He made some hard drives to the basket. And then, guess what? 3 plays later, he finds himself wide open in the corner because of the execution of his teammates, and he's able to knock down the threes that he loves to shoot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We'll look at the execution of that one play, and I wish we could run replay, because that would be a replay that we'd run all the time.
I got the button, and I keep forgetting to do replays.
That is the Bear offense that we saw early in the year, where it was quick passes and things were flowing, and all of a sudden guys were getting open shots. We hadn't seen that all region play. I don't feel like we saw it, and all of a sudden we saw it. And I'll be honest, the fourth quarter and the overtime was the most confidence, and I would dare say the best offense that we've played in 8 games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it really was. It's an exceptional performance by the Bears. You got to tip your hat to what they did. Tip your hat to Mount Crest, because I think they hung in there exceptional. Their record does not show what they are as a team. They are a good team, but
yeah.
Great, just a great quality win tonight for sure.
Well, we've talked long enough, Josh and I, that Coach Shaw is up here quickly to join us, and we're happy to have him. We'll get his mic turned on. And Coach, so many things happened in this game tonight, and Josh made a good point that as much as we wanted to see Kyver Jensen come back into this game and be on the floor, that may have been a blessing in disguise that he couldn't go the rest of the way, because what we saw was your guys respond with confidence, playmaking, and it was 3 or 4 guys that just said, you know what, we can do this, we can make plays, and none other. I got to start with Jace Roberts. Tonight, he looked like a completely different player.
Absolutely. We've kind of been challenging him because he's a guy that can push us over the edge. Like, he really is. And, and that's, you're right, Kyver went out, and I looked at Jace, I said, you got to be the guy. You got to be the aggressor. You don't have a choice. You can't defer to anyone. and he started going straight to the basket, and good things happened. And then his defense was excellent, and then him and Bridger both pulled down some huge rebounds there down the stretch to kind of seal that thing. And yeah, Kyber, he came back to the bench, and he actually was cleared. But two things, one, anytime a kid gets hit in the head, we still want to be a little cautious. I'm a little cautious there. And, like you said, the guys were getting it done. I'm like, if it's not broken, let's not fix it. Right? Like, but, they all stepped up. And, I'm super proud of Kyber because he sat on and said, Coach, I'm good to go. And he cheered for these guys, and he got excited. He supported everything. He didn't hound me, Coach, put me in. You could look at him and see he knew these guys are going to get the job done. He trusted his teammates, and I'm proud of him for that because I think he was ready to go. I think he wanted to get in that game, and he led in different ways. And so when you talk about team wins, like every role, every piece matters. And so I'm proud of a lot of these guys, but Jace in particular, Kyber and Bridger, I thought those guys stepped up in different ways.
Yeah, I was mentioning to Josh, the first guy off the bench after picking up the win was Kyber to run out there and greet his teammates. I think that says a lot about who he is, and let's be honest, he was playing one heck of a game when he went out as well. So I thought another thing that was key, Coach, is Bridger Barfus has struggled recently to get his three-point shot off, and I thought tonight he finally found some ways to score. His pump fake was good. He had defenders leaving their feet, his cuts to the basket, and then all of a sudden he finds himself wide open on what we thought was the most perfectly executed play you guys have run all year. Yeah. Everyone was making the right pass, and we end up with a huge three in the corner from Bridger.
No, that was an excellent play. And, as a team, we've been excuse me, in a little bit of an offensive funk, but Bridger has been, part of that. He's been struggling to knock down some shots, and you're right. Like he's always been a good slasher, get to the basket, finish there kind of guy, and I think he shot a three early, and that might have been his second or third three there in the corner, and he was impacting the game in other ways. And one thing I was really proud of him there is he just kind of let that come to him. He didn't force anything. He let the game come to him tonight, and he's too good of a shooter. If he's doing that, if everything's just coming to him in rhythm, naturally, inside-out stuff, he's going to shoot a very high percentage. And so, I love what he did tonight. We go down the list. Ritter stepped up and was huge tonight. I thought Denver defensively, I think, was an underrated deal that happened tonight. He was everywhere, and it got him in foul trouble. But he was defending post players, he's defending guards. He's on the point guard. He's on pick and roll. I mean, he was defending, and so. Yeah, I mean, we can go down this list. I played Cash Avery for 12 seconds. He did an excellent job. We got a buzzer beater there. So he played decoy in the corner there. I just, it's always fun to win, but when you win as a team and it's a team effort, it just feels so much better. It feels a little bit special, and especially when you've been struggling a little bit. So, really happy and excited for the guys.
And, Coach, we talked after last game that really these last three games, this was going to be your guys' opportunity to take it one game at a time, but each performance has got to be better than the next if we want to be rolling by tournament time, and I think you guys couldn't have started any better than tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, because, we talk about this all the time, like, this region's good. Mountain Crest is a good basketball team. Like that, and I know the southern region is really good, too. You got like 10 to 12 really, really good 4A basketball teams, but man, I would hate to do all this work for a home game and then play Mountain Crest. That's a tough basketball team, and the reality of it is that might be us. This might be a team that we're getting here first round, and we love to play that team. They play a similar style, and so we would take it, of course, and that would be a tough one. 'Cause that's a really good basketball team.
Yeah, scrappy, play hard. Coach, we had a blast up here calling this one. I hope this is kind of a shot in the arm for you guys moving forward. We're going to have a tough game again come Wednesday at Logan. They actually had a comeback victory tonight. They were struggling against Green Canyon or whoever it was they were playing. Then Skyview was actually down big to Ridgeline, and they come back and beat Ridgeline. So, like you say, this region, anything can happen, but we love the momentum going into Logan next Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to take this into practice Monday, build on some things. Logan's a really good team with some really multi-dimensional scorers that can do different things, and they can stretch you out. And so we got to be really disciplined and ready to go.
Thanks, Coach, for joining us. Awesome game. Good luck next Wednesday.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
That was Coach Shaw on the Gym Electric postgame show. And a reminder, you can catch Coach Shaw on Monday at 6 o'clock at Riverside Corner for the community show with Greg Madsen, where he'll be there. Usually they have a player come and join as well, so you can catch that live on Facebook or on 104.9 The Ranch. Josh, before we end the broadcast tonight, real quick, your McDonald's player of the game.
Well, I think we talked about him. Coach Shaw talked about him. Mentioned him specifically. It's got to be Jace Roberts. You don't walk out of here without a win tonight without Jace Roberts doing what he did. I hate using the term like Superman type moment, but it really was a Superman type moment for him, where the game went through him and he did everything right, made big buckets, got big stops. Jace Roberts, he's got to be your McDonald's player of the game.
There you have it, McDonald's player of the game, Jace Roberts. Appreciate you guys joining us on the broadcast tonight. I'm Trent Carter. This is Josh Tyre. We'll see you Wednesday night, 7 o'clock tip time at Logan High School. We'll have live video and audio, CashValleyDaily.com, 104.9 The Ranch, or audio only at MaxPreps.com. We'll see everybody Wednesday night at Logan High School for another big matchup. You've been listening to Bear Over Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.